Radio.com, the KJFM Radio app, and Alexa. We're KJFM Louisiana. Eagle 102, with studios in Bowling Green, Louisiana, and Pittsfield.
Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at KJFMradio.com, and on the KJFM Radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good afternoon and welcome back to the Montgomery County Tournament here on Eagle 102 Sports. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the broadcast booth, high above, 5 rows above the court as we get ready for championship night here at Montgomery County. 2 games on the slate on air today. We'll have the Clopton Lady Hawks taking on Hermann for the ladies championship, and then we'll have the Montgomery County Wildcats and Mexico doing battle for the boys championship. 2 games already in the books.
Yes.
April, we just saw Fulton fall to Hermann 62-41, so the Hermann Bearcats take 3rd place on the boys side of the bracket. And earlier it was Montgomery County picking up the 3rd place trophy over Mexico 49-37. So congratulations to Coach Joe Basinger and his crew. I know they had a tough start to the tournament, but actually a tough semifinal, but rebound for the championship in a game that they're probably not used to be playing in. They like to be in the championship game at their home tournament and have had a lot of success in the past several Montgomery County tournaments, but they end on a winning note and finish the tournament 2-1. But this one, it's very exciting. The Clopton Lady Hawks, coached by a
it's a committee.
A menagerie of coaching experience, I guess.
Exactly. It is. It's a wide variety. Coach Tony Francis, congratulations, by the way, to Dean Streed and Coach Devin Streed. They just had a baby. Third baby.
Yeah.
But Coach Tony Francis tonight, Ed Lindsay, Robert Alejandro. I think you got Bobby Spoonster down there. You got Lauren Loggeman.
Yeah, Bobby's behind the bench, but Lauren also in the mix as well. Mm-hmm. So a lot of very familiar names helping coach this team.
Some of the Clopton coaching elite.
The Mount Rushmore, if you will, of Clopton Lady Hawks basketball coaching.
That's my praise.
Here in this basketball game, and they've done well. Have pretty much dominated the opening 2 rounds, but they've got a tough test in the Hermann Lady Bearcats here this afternoon for the championship. We'll talk about that. We'll kind of tell you how these 2 teams did get here, and I guess after a while we'll have our keys to the game and our starting lineups. It's all to come on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Bill Allen Auction Services, Ackles Farm Market, and the Pierre.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. But with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athletes. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
Getting ready for Clopton and Hermann for the ladies' title of this 2024 Montgomery County Invitational. Mark Fronick, April Fronick back here in the broadcast booth. And how did Clopton get into this ball game? Well, in the opening round, they took care of 8-seed Bowling Green 84-19, and then were equally impressive in the semifinal, beating the 4-seed Mexico by 21. 56-35 was the final in that one. Hermann, they put down Wellsville in a 2-7 matchup in the opening round, 71-20, and then beat Montgomery County 61-38 in the semifinal. So very similar scores for these two teams, similar margins of victory over the first two rounds. So I'm expecting a pretty tight matchup here, and it might take all that coaching talent on the Clopton bench to come up with the game plan for this one, as Clopton comes back on the floor wearing their home whites trimmed in black. Hermann will be in their road blues trimmed in white for this one. And again, Hermann already got their trophy. They won the third place boys trophy, so how about Clopton gets this championship and brings home some hardware after the boys took home consolation last night in a win over Bowling Green, in which they stretched that advantage in the second half to pull away from the Bobcats. We're about 8 minutes away from tip-off here. We'll take a break, come back with keys to the game after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Sudsy Tub, and First Place Printing in Montgomery City.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for Clopton against Hermann in this ladies championship game. And, you'd say they've been around each other all week. They've seen what the other can do, but they've done a pretty good job. The opening round, they both played at in different gyms, actually in the same gym. They did see each other quite a bit. Hermann was in the high school gym. Clopton was in the middle school gym. So they missed that opportunity. But in the semifinal, they got to watch each other. They kind of knew who was going to advance. So they've studied each other pretty well. They stack up, similar size, similar scoring patterns. So I think it's whoever can deal best with the pressure of the other team that is going to come out on top in this one. You can't get in foul trouble. I know there is going to be some high traffic areas down low between these two teams because they do have such good size at the post position. So if you can control that area and not get yourself into foul trouble, I think that's a big advantage in this ball game.
Well, I think we already know what Ashlyn Noah's going to score. I was just looking back. She had 18 points in both the opening round game and the semifinal. So I would say that Hermann is going to just spot her the 18 points right out of the gates.
Well, you know, if she gets hers, then you worry about limiting other people, and I'm sure it's the same way on the other side.
Yeah, that's just, and it doesn't matter. You know, you take Ashlyn Noah out of it, you've got Tinley Spoonster right there.
Exactly.
So
Tinley, Charlie, you know,
yes.
the whole supporting cast. So it's kind of pick your poison with both of these teams.
Right.
So it's about I think whoever's still standing at the end of four quarters and not on the bench fouled out of the ball game. You can't get in foul trouble. That's a big key in this one. We'll take a break, come back with your starting lineups after this. It's the Ladies Championship at the Montgomery County Invitational. Clopton and Hermann coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, People's Bank and Trust, and Gambino's Eatery.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Getting ready for the Ladies Championship, Clopton and the Hermann Lady Bearcats here at Montgomery County, and it just feels like I'm in my friend's car in 1997. They got the
base is too high.
They got the subs working in here. This place is literally thumping with every beat of the house music.
Hey, we're not going clubbing tonight.
No. For the Hermann Bearcats, they're 2-1, coached by Ashley Aaron, and they'll start a junior number 3, Keely Lane. A senior number 10, Olivia Christian, gets the start. A senior number 21, Ava Hughes. A senior number 24, Kerrigan Lane. And a senior number 32, Kennedy Whithouse, gets the start for Hermann. For the Clopton Lady Hawks, they're 3-0, coached by everybody. They'll start a senior number 13, Skylar Parker. A sophomore number 15, Charlie Spoonster, gets a start. Number 22, sophomore Ashlyn Noah. Number 25, a senior Riley Kuntz. And number 33, junior Tinley Spoonster, gets the start for Clopton. So again, for Hermann, it's Lane, Christian, Hughes, Lane, and Whithouse. For Clopton, it's Parker, Spoonster, Noah, and Kuntz. Those are the starting 5 for each side. They're about to be introduced on the floor. We'll take a break. Just minutes away from the Ladies Championship at the Montgomery County Invitational here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Schlenker Funeral Home, Service and Supply Co-op, and Quatham Insurance.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with a New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine. the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Clarbrun Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
The teams have been introduced. The cheerleaders make their way off the floor. Final huddle from the Clopton Lady Hawks. The non-starters will return to the bench after that. It'll be Keely Lane jumping center for Hermann. And a little confusion there from Skylar Parker. She took her spot in the and everyone else was gone. It'll be Ashlyn Noah jumping center for Clopton. Teams are on the court in the circle. Ball's up, and Clopton won it back and will take control. Good play by Riley Coons. Gets it in the middle to Noah. Noah off the glass. A little too hard on that one. And on the rebound, we're going to have our first foul of the game. I think it's going to be on Riley Coons. It is her first, team's first. Just 9 seconds into the ball game. Kind of a sloppy tip. Clopton was lucky to come up with it. Couldn't get the shot to fall. We go back the other way. Shot no good. Another foul is going to send Keely Lane to the line. Oh, that's two on Riley Coons. So our key to the game is
just what you said. Stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, and 17 seconds in, she's got 2 fouls. First shot up, rims out, and we're still knotted at 0. One more shot for Keely Lane, and that one rims out. Still scoreless. Hermann gets the rebound. With it in the near corner is Christian. Kick it back through Lane up to the far point. That's Kerrigan Lane. She almost traveled, almost lifted that foot, gives it to Keely. Long range 3. That one's off the backboard, no good. And another offensive rebound, and then almost a tie up. It's going to stay with Hermann as it shot out of between those two players and out of bounds.
And just like Clopton, Hermann has, like Clopton has the Spoonster girls, they have the Lane girls.
Well, there's an extra set of sisters on the Clopton side as you got the Noahs.
Yes, indeed.
So sisterly power, I guess, for the Hawks. For both sides, really. Here comes Parker, trying to sneak a pass across the lane, and then it's tied up. It's going to go back to Hermann on the alternating arrow. 6:57 to play. No score in this championship game. Kind of a sloppy start so far. Two teams that scored north of 70. Clopton north of 80 in the opening round, and they're a little off that pace to start things off tonight. As that pass goes backdoor, shot no good. Rebound picked up by Noah, and she's fouled. First foul against Hermann. And that'll go against Olivia Christian.
That's her first and the team's first.
Minute 19 gone in the first. Up the floor with it is Charlie Spoonster. She goes through the lane, is blocked, and another foul.
I think that one's going to go on Grace. Nope, that's 2 on Olivia Christian.
So you kind of got the same thing going on both sides. One player with 2 fouls in the first minute and a half. And to the line goes Charlie Spoonster. Let's see if she can break the deadlock. And the first one is good. Clopton leads 1-0. Substitution, Maddie Yates comes into the ball game to replace Olivia Christian. And Charlie misses the second one, so it stays 1-0. Long rebound went out to Kerrigan Lane. Lane to Lane as Keeley will take it across the floor, off the timeline. With 6:20 to play, over to the far side now for Whithouse. Whithouse goes to her dribble, tries to get through the lane, scoops a shot that misses everything, and they're going to say it was blocked out of bounds by Clopton with 6:13 to go. First quarter, first of 2 championship games on Eagle 102 Sports from the Montgomery County tournament. Is coming into the ball game is Yates with her first basket, and Hermann takes a 2-1 lead. Quickly the other way is Spoonster. Charlie surveys the scene, gets it near side. Here's a 3 from the near corner. That one drops through. Tinley Spoonster makes it 4-2 Clopton. 5:48 to go in the first. High arcing, just dropped right through the cylinder. And we're going to have another foul against the Hawks, and I think this one's going on Charlie. No. Skylar Parker. 5:42 to go in the quarter. A lot of whistles to start things off. Across the line is Keeley Lane. Lane to the near side for Kerrigan Lane. Bounce pass to the other point for Ava Hughes. Hughes gets it now for Whithouse. Whithouse's 3 is no good. Noah the rebound, but gets it away, and it's out of bounds. Clopton will keep possession. Into the ball game is Kimber Hale. Hale will replace Keeley Lane. As Ashley Aaron not opposed to making changes. Across the line with it slowly is Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster. Pass was behind Noah, and here comes Hermann. Pass was too deep, now knocked to the corner. Corralled there, up top to Whithouse. Whithouse, as Kerrigan Lane drops the 3. First shot from the field to go down, and Kerrigan Lane drains it, and it's 5-4. Spoonster off the glass. Just a nice little drive there from Charlie Spoonster. Saw an opportunity, took it, and got the points. 6-5 Clopton, and out of bounds off of Skylar Parker. So the Bearcats will have to inbound on the far side. Full 3-person pressure. They break it. Shot off the glass is no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Tinley Spoonster. To Charlie across the line. Behind her back. Loses control. She starts her dribble again. I don't think that got knocked away from her. She takes the shot from the corner of the free throw line. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Ava Hughes. Long pass ahead into the corner for Hale. Hale back up top for Hughes. Parker all over her. She takes it to the hoop. Off the glass? No. All alone for the rebound is Charlie Spoonster. Long pass ahead to Parker. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Tinley got the rebound. Her putback was no good, and it's off the hands of Ashlyn Noah, out of bounds. Back to Hermann. 6-5, 3:39 to go in the first. Hale in the backcourt. Long pass ahead, free shot to the basket, and off the glass and in is Kerrigan Lane. She's got 5 points, and Hermann pulls ahead 7-6. Spoonster with the 3 from the top of the key. Long, but finds its way down. Hit the back iron, went straight up in the air. Got a little help from the backboard and puts it through.
Gotta love getting some help from your friends.
She's got 5 points. 5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's a 3 the other way. It's short. And we're going to have a foul against Noah, I believe. Little push there. 2:59 on the clock.
That's the first on Ashlyn Noah. Team's third, fourth.
Set to inbound is Hughes. For Hermann, comes all the way out to Kerrigan Lane. Lane over to the far side for Kennedy Whithouse. Whithouse back to Lane. Lob pass down to the low blocks. Makes some room and scores. Ava Hughes ties the game at 9. 2:40 to play in the quarter. Spoonster back to Parker. And we're going to have a foul against Hermann. A lot of whistles here in the early going.
Yes.
Whithouse picks up the personal.
That'll be her first. Team's third.
And the Kerrigan Lane checks out. So does Kennedy Whithouse. Noah gets the inbound pass. Shot was off the mark. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch was by Hermann as it was knocked off the fingertips of Tinley Spoonster. Corner, Noah back up top for Parker. Now to Spoonster. Tinley's three. A little long this time, and we're going to have a push in the back. And that's the second foul on Ashlyn Noah. So 2 fouls, no points so far for Ashlyn.
And that's 5.
And we'll be shooting free throws for the final 2:24 of this first quarter. Off the end of the bench is Lockard. And the first shot is good. Very flat free throw from Yates, but she puts it through. Breaks the 9-9 tie. And she'll have one more. Second shot is good as well. Snuck it over the iron. She's got 4 points, and it's a 2-point Bearcat lead. Here's Charlie Spoonster. Knocked away from her. Keeps her dribble, gives it to Tinley. Tinley, center of the lane, got it to fall.
That's 5 for Tinley.
So the Spoonsters have all 10, or all 11 points.
Yes, Charlie has 6.
Ball taken by Parker. She'll put on the brakes with a spin move, knocked away from her, and we're going to have a foul against the Bearcats. And that's on Kimber Hale. Off the inbound, that rims out for Skylar Parker. Offensive rebound for Tinley. Gets it to Charlie over to the far side. For Lauren Blackwell, now back up top for Charlie Spoonster. Minute and a half to go in the quarter. Tied at 11. It's a streaking Parker. Bounce pass, knocked out of bounds. And Tana thinks we're playing soccer. Just kick that one to the side.
With her bad knees, she better not be kicking anything.
Inbound goes to Parker. The shot from about 8 foot out is good. First points for Skylar Parker. Gives Clopton the 2-point lead. 13-11, minute 15 to play in the first. Championship of the Montgomery County Invitational. Ball loose. And it's still loose. And finally, Hermann comes away with it, and they'll reset. Everybody back on their feet over to the far side. Here's a three from the corner. That one's long. Had to rush it. Putback's no good. Tip out rebound. Another tip. And here comes Spoonster. Off the glass. Good pass to Lauren Blackwell just to get it away from the pressure that was coming. And Blackwell makes no mistake. 15-11. 40 seconds to go. Here's another three from the corner. That's short. Tracked down, and Hermann will keep possession. We're going to have a foul called on Lockard, her first. Some more free throws coming for the Bearcats as Grace Engelman will go to the line. 34.4 seconds to go. It's a 4-point Clopton lead here in the first. And the first shot is good. Engman Makes it 3 in a row for Hermann from the line after they're missing the first two. Second shot, no good. And Tinley with the rebound. Gives it off to Charlie with 28 seconds on the clock. Clopton looks like they're going to play for the final shot. Down to 18. Gives it to Tinley on the weave. Over to the far side for Blackwell. Back to Tinley. Down to 9 seconds. She'll put it up, and she traveled. Just kind of lost her balance a little bit, put the foot down to regain control. And Hermann's going to take a timeout with 7 seconds to go. 15-12, Clopton leads here late in the first on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Pogue Chevy Buick in Hannibal, and White Insurance Agency.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life, and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
7 seconds to go in the first, as Hermann's going to try and get this thing to a 1-point game or tied with a 3 before time expires. Clopton's going to let them roll it. Picked up by Lane. Lane throws it away. Down to 1 second. She gets the shot off, and it's no good. That was dangerously close.
Yeah, it was.
After everything fell apart, she almost put that one in. 15-12, Clopton leads Hermann after 1 in the championship of the Montgomery County Tournament on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Bill Allen Auction Services, Ackles Farm Market, and the Pierre.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
At Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green, we're not only helping kids grow stronger, we're helping grow a stronger community for the future. Pediatrician Dr. Barbara White provides the specialized care your child needs from birth through college, right here at home. From routine checkups to immunizations, we're equipped to handle all of your child's health needs. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
Clopton up 3 after 1, 15-12, and they have the ball to start quarter number 2. Looking for some early season championship hardware as Hermann's Lane will take the ball. Cut off that pass, gets it far side for Kerrigan Lane. Now back up top for Whithouse. She'll try the long-range 3, in and out, and the rebound pulled down by Ashlyn Noah. Gets it to Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster across the line with it with a little bit of speed. Flanked by Parker. And Skyler with it now. Gets it to Noah. And she's fouled.
That's going on Madison Yates. That'll be her first. Team's first of this quarter.
And Hermann having a really hard time controlling the middle without committing a foul. Here's a 3 off the inbound. No good, and the rebound pulled down by Yates. To the near side. Across the line, and setting up the offense are the Bearcats. Lane goes past the defender and lost control of the ball. Spoonster finally picks it up after Noah rolled it to her. Minute gone here in the second quarter. Still 15-12. Seems like there's been more action than there has points.
Yes.
So far between these two teams. Tinley with it on the near wing. Gets it back out to Skylar Parker over to the far side for Riley Kuntz. Kuntz to the corner for Parker. Parker got a shove. Goes through the lane, and she's fouled. No, she called for the travel. She has kept ducking, trying to get away to the basket. Took an extra step. A minute and a half almost gone here in the second quarter. Starting off a lot like the first quarter. Yates out high with it, gets it to Whithouse. Whithouse guarded closely by Tinley, just throws up a shot, and we're going to have a foul against, is that Yates again? No.
Nope, that's going against
Whithouse.
Yep, that'll be her second.
And she'll check out, replaced by Kimber Hale. You don't see a lot of Kimbers anymore.
No, you don't. That's the name of a gun.
Okay.
I know that because I've won a couple.
All right. Here's Noah, center of the lane, off the glass. Too hard again. I think she gets a little excited when she has that much space.
Right? Doesn't usually see that kind of open territory.
They work it down low, does Hermann. And we're going to have a reach and foul on Parker. 5:49 to go in the half. Second foul on Skylar Parker.
I'm glad someone enjoys my commentary. Or Brendan Inns. There you go, Brendan Inns back at the studio.
There's a three from Kimber Hale. And we're tied at 15. First points of the second quarter go to Hermann. Charlie out high with it. Gives it to Noah. Now to Tinley. Kick out. Parker for three. It's good. Skylar Parker.
Boy, that was perfect form. She has 3 points in this game so far.
Now she has 5.
Did I not say 5? I meant to say 5. She had 2 in the opening quarter.
There's a 3 off the mark, and we're going to have a foul against Keely Lane as she extended the arm to make room for that rebound.
And that's her first. Team's third in this quarter. It is cool to see Ed Lindsay patrolling the sideline. Haven't seen that in a while.
I can't wait for the first time he does it at home on the Ed Lindsay court.
Oh, that would be fun.
A steal coming back the other way is Keely Lane. Lane on the break puts it in. That's her first 2 points.
May as well just go get Dale Miller. Be like, here. Let's just coach tonight.
Let's get the whole brain to another steal by Keely Lane. Works it ahead. That should have been a travel.
Yeah.
Shot hit the bottom of the rim, and we're going to have a foul against Hermann instead.
It's going against Kimber Hale. That'll be her first. Team's fourth in this quarter.
I had her for one already.
You just spot her a foul?
Well, she's hard to spot. She's probably the smallest girl on the floor.
She is very teeny.
Out high with it is Spoonster. Charlie gets it to Skylar Parker on the baseline. Works it across. Noah, no. Put back, no. How about another? Fouled. And Ashley Noah will try and get things going from the line.
That's going on Kimber Hale. So there's the second one.
All right.
And that puts Hermann at 5 fouls for this quarter.
So for the last 4 minutes, 4 seconds of the half, Clopton will be shooting free throws. That was quick. Noah can't get it to fall. Sophomore, who's been so dominant in this tournament, maybe a little championship night jitter.
Yep, 18 points she scored in the opening round win over Bowling Green and 18 points in the semifinal win over Mexico.
And she finally gets her first point, hitting 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and she'll check out. Gets a little pep talk from Coach Lageman and Coach Lindsay. Leave it off. Kerrigan Lane. That's a double dribble to the near side. She'll try the three. That one's short, and the rebound comes all the way out to Tinley Spoonster. Ahead for Lauren Blackwell. Blackwell gets it to Parker. Parker all alone. 10-footer is good.
Parker now with 7 points. She has such a pretty shot.
Over to the far side to Christian. That shot no good. Another one no good. Finally picked up by Clopton. It just seems like Clopton is making them go sideways through the lane. There's nothing straight on. Here's Parker, no. She went
she
2
was
rounds.
spinning and spinning in the lane.
And, we're going to have a foul on Parker, and she took the
That'll be
worst
three.
of that.
3 fouls now on Skylar Parker.
She'll come out, replaced by Noah. And Herman will inbound on the far side, get it to Keeley Lane. A lot of K names for Herman. Try to force a pass, hit the knee of Kuntz. 3 from the far side is good. Kerrigan Lane with the tray.
She has 8 points.
And the Clopton lead down to 1 with 2:37 to go in the half. Spoonster off the glass, no. Rebound, fought for, and comes to Christian on the near side. Hands it off for Keeley Lane. Over to the far side now for Ava Hughes. Good move. Floater from the baseline, that's no good. And the rebound knocked away. Goes to the floor. Picked up by Herman. Free three. That's short. And flying in for the rebound was Hughes. She'll put up a tray. It's long. Goes to the far corner. Again picked up by Herman. And tied up. No, are we going to have a foul? We are going to have a foul. And that's on Tinley Spoonster. As things just kind of got out of control a little bit, but so far it hasn't cost Clopton any points.
That was the first foul on Tinley. That team's third in this quarter.
Faking the long three. Christian with it. Drops it down for Lane. Her shot no good. The rebound grabbed by Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster. Good change of pace, and the pass kicked. Clopton will keep it with 1:43 to go in the half. 21-20. The Hawks lead by 1 in this championship game. Charlie inbounds. Tinley. To Charlie now. Now to Tinley. Up high. Blackwell on the weave. Has it stolen again. Keeley Lane is so good.
Yes, she is.
From that position. She gets it off the glass and in.
That's 4 points for Keeley. And I think her 4th steal.
Spoonster back the other way, drops it through. Charlie Spoonster has 8. Clopton back up by 1. 1:06 to go in the half. Kick it near side, faking the 3. Back up top. That 3 is short. And the rebound picked up, spinning rebound from Tinley Spoonster. Ahead to Noah. She's blocked.
Tinley's was a sit spin. She did that from her rear end.
Over to the far side. Fake the 3. Gets it to Lane. Now back up top for Kerrigan. Lob pass down low. Hughes made some room. Can't get the shot to fall. Has to dribble out the far side. Here's the 3. That one's flat off the back iron. Spoonster to Spoonster. Charlie will bring it up the floor. Down to 25 seconds to go in the half. Clopton probably going to play for the last shot here. Down to 18 on the clock. Noah had a cutter. Gets it to Spoonster, and she's fouled. I think that one's going to be on Kerrigan Lane.
It is. That'll be her first.
And to the line will go Charlie Spoonster.
Charlie's 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far.
12 seconds even on the clock.
And you were right. These teams, they really are kind of mirror images of one another.
Charlie misses that one. She was 1 of 2 her first time to the line. That drops Clopton as a team just under 500 from the free throw stripe. Limited opportunities. Second one is good. So it's a 2-point lead. And Clopton has a team 3 of 6. Down to 8 seconds. No fouls. And a steal. Spoonster, 2 seconds. Here's the three-quarter court. And it missed. Pushed it just to the left by about 18 inches. Clopton will have to settle for a 2-point lead after 24-22. Back with the halftime report after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Sudsy Tub, and First Place Printing in Montgomery City.
The Eagle 102 Sports halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books. Clopton leads Hermann by 2 for the Montgomery County Tournament Championship, 24-22. As we get ready for the second half, Mark Fronick, April Fronick here in the broadcast booth. And April, Clopton doing a really good job making Hermann go east to west across the lane instead of north and south.
Yes, that astute observation.
And that means that they're taking a lot of off-balance shots.
Right.
Clopton's lead probably could be a lot more, and hopefully Ashley Noah can get on track in the second half because she,
1 point.
Just 1 point and probably missed 6 to 8 shots within 5 feet in that first half. So if they can get her going, that'd be a huge key for the second half for Clopton.
And I think that, because some of Hermann's best players, they're struggling to. I think that these teams are so evenly and so well matched that they're ending up struggling in the same ways.
They are, and that's within 5 feet. Hermann has yet to get hot from beyond the arc. They've chucked up a lot of 3 balls, but they've been doing a good job getting offensive rebounds off those long threes, so it hasn't hurt them so much. But both teams, if they can get
3 3-pointers,
if they can get something, the thing that they're missing going in the second half could make a pretty big run toward a tournament championship. 24-22 is our score after 2. We'll take a break, come back with first half scoring after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, People's Bank and Trust, and Gambino's Eatery.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana is open Wednesday through Sunday. Start your day with our select breakfast options: muffins, breakfast burrito, frittata, available from 11 a.m. Enjoy lunch options until 4 p.m., including tenderloin, burgers, wraps, and salads. And Gambino's dinner menu from 4 p.m. to close, featuring delicious entrees like lasagna, red wine pot roast, and more. We offer a variety of dishes beyond pizza and Italian, ensuring there's something for everyone. And don't forget, we're now open Sundays from 11 to 2 p.m. Gambino's on 3rd and Georgia in Louisiana. Your perfect dining destination Wednesday through Sunday.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Clopton leads by 2 after 2 quarters, 24-22. About 5 minutes to go before we start the third quarter. Again, congratulations to the Hermann boys. They defeated Fulton 62-41 for third place, and the Montgomery County Lady Wildcats defeated Mexico 49-37. And Emma Rogers had 25 points, Olivia Fisher 13 to take Montgomery County to third place on the girls bracket. We're 2 quarters away from learning the champion for the ladies. Then we'll have the men's game between 1 seed Montgomery County and 2 seed Mexico. And Montgomery, the only team in this tournament to score over 100 points.
That's right.
That was back in the opening round over Wellsville Middletown, a 105-24 victory. So pretty fun matchup, fun team always for Coach Scotty Krager. But let's get the first half scoring numbers for this one.
All right, so it was Clopton that ended up outscoring Hermann in that first quarter 15-12, and then Hermann got a point back and they outscored Clopton 10-9 in that second quarter. Both teams are both teams are 3 for 6 from the free throw line. For Hermann, it is Kerrigan Lane who leads things right now with 8 points. 4 points for Madison Yates, 4 for Keely Lane, 2 points for Ava Hughes, 3 for Kimber Hale, and 1 for Grace Ingman. For Clopton, it is Charlie Spoonster who leads the way with 9 points so far. Skylar Parker has 7, Tinley Spoonster with 5, and Lauren Blackwell has 2, Ashlyn Noah, as we've mentioned, with 1 point.
So 2 quarters in the books, 24-22. Clopton back on the floor, still waiting for Hermann to come out of the locker room. We'll take a break, come back with second half action after this. It's the Ladies Championship of the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Schlenker Funeral Home, Service and Supply Co-op, and Quatham Insurance.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Illness can happen anytime or anywhere, whether it's the sniffles, sore throat, or the flu. Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you. Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and is located just off the roundabout in Bowling Green behind Community State Bank. Urgent Care provides friendly, expert, affordable care with short wait times and no appointment is necessary. When you need care, remember Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Just about ready for the third quarter here from Montgomery County as Clopton leads the Hermann Lady Bearcats by 2, 24-22. It was a 3-point lead after one. Now a 2-point lead heading to the third quarter.
We want to make sure we thank all of our sponsors of the tournament coverage here at Montgomery County. I also want to remind listeners, Tana Sanders, she's been behind the camera tonight. She already has a bunch of highlights that are available on our Facebook page. A major thank you to People's Bank and Trust and Pogue Ford. They are the sponsors of online coverage from this championship, and then Schlenker Funeral Home and First Place Printing. They are the sponsors of the boys championship coming up directly after this one.
All right, so all the photos you could ever want available.
Oh, yes.
On
and some video.
Eagle 102 social media platforms.
Indeed.
24-22 after 2, and the teams returning to the benches now for the second half of action, and the whole coaching triumvirate getting some final words in for the Clopton girls before they start the second half of this one. It's just not fair. Ashley Aaron has to do it all on her own. Now she's got one assistant.
I tell you what, I like what she's done with this team.
Yeah, she's got a good mix of
Yes.
talent. I've been impressed with Keely Lane defensively through 2 quarters.
Yes.
Very quick hands and good size for a guard.
You can tell both teams really good fundamentals.
Hermann will have the ball to start the second half, and they inbound. We're underway in quarter number 3. And it is the aforementioned Keely Lane with the pass to the near side for Olivia Christian. Back up top now for Ava Hughes. Ball gets loose, and it's tied up. No, still loose. And finally, a whistle. The thumbs never went up, but they call a tie-up, a jump ball, and Clopton will take over 17 seconds into the second half. Charlie Spoonster across the line gets it to Skylar Parker. Parker, ball fake. Free throw line, takes a spin all the way to the baseline, backs out. Gave up her dribble. Gonna have to find somebody to give it to. Trying to force it to Charlie Spoonster, and it's taken away by who else? Keely Lane. Here's a 3, top of the key, it's good. Kerrigan Lane into double figures, and Hermann a 1-point lead, 25-24.
Is that the first lead of the game?
It is not. First lead in a while. Parker, free throw line, and her shot can't find the bottom of the basket. Lane with the rebound. And that pass goes through everybody, almost into the concession area. That's on the stage here at Montgomery County. And up the floor with it is Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster dribbles all the way down to the wing. On the left side, back up to Tinley. She'll put up the 3. Turner on 3 is good. Tinley, Spoonster.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
27-25. Clopton back up by 2. Minute and a half gone.
Tinley with 8 points so far.
Up top again. Lane to Lane. Going east to west, missed everything, then saved it off of
wow.
Parker out of bounds. She is everywhere. She's got a motor that doesn't quit. Keely Lane. Lob pass, and it's tipped to the near side. Hermann will get it back. Here's Kerrigan Lane, who does not hand it to Whithouse. Whithouse wanted her to. Up top now to Whithouse. Lob pass. Lane to Lane. Here's the 3. Far side. Misses everything. And saved in again by Hermann. And they'll reset possession. Kuntz was boxing out.
Yeah, should have boxed.
Should have picked it up. Now it's finally lost out of bounds by Kerrigan Lane. Back to Clopton. So no harm, no foul. 27-25, Clopton leads. Down to 5:30 to go in the third. Here's a long 2. No, they call it a 3 from the far side.
Charlie Spoonster now into double figures. She has 12 points.
And the biggest lead in a while for Clopton at 5 points. I think that's tied for the biggest of the night. And a travel. Called out high against Kerrigan Lane as she tried to readjust. And unfortunately for her, that's a short girl travel. She went to pass it, had to readjust her body to get a pass over the defender. Here's Noah. Good ball fake. Works to the basket. Can't get it to go. And the rebound pulled down by Ava Hughes. Hughes takes it across the line. Whithouse now. Floats a pass. Center of the lane. Turn around. Hits the bottom of the rim. Got her own rebound. And the putback is good for Keeley Lane.
6 points now for Keeley Lane.
Lead down to 3 for Clopton with 4.5 to go in the third. Parker had it slapped from behind, and a foul going to be called. And that's against Kerrigan Lane.
That'll be her second.
Second here in the quarter. And substitutions coming. Kimber Hale back in, as well as Maddie Yates. Kerrigan Lane checks out, as does Olivia Christian. Spoonster to Spoonster. Drop it down. Across. Off the glass and good. What great passing. Ashlyn Noah, her first shot to go from the field. 32-27. Nearing the midway point of the third quarter. Hughes for Whithouse. The 3 is off the mark. Again, Lane with the rebound. And the shot misses everything from Whithouse. And we're going to have another foul. This one's going to be on Ava Hughes.
Be her first, team's third.
And that's something Skylar Parker's always been really good at. When she's dribbling the ball, she can kind of stutter step, change her speed a little bit, and make the defender trip her from behind. It's happened so many times. Just tricking them into fouls. Here's Noah out high with it. Ashlyn Noah, ooh, almost traveled. Gets it back to Skylar Parker. Parker pushed. Hale picks up her third. That's already, 3 team fouls?
That's right.
And into the ball game, Erica Shutt. See if she's the shutdown defender. Here's Spoonster, high arcing 3, drops through, that's Charlie.
She's got 2 of those this quarter.
And the lead up to 8. Biggest of the night for the Hawks. 3:25 to go in the third.
You said the first team that learns to adjust going to get some momentum.
And no shot, a foul on the floor. Hughes says, no, I'll just take the basket.
That's going against Skylar Parker. That's her 4th.
Ooh. So Blackwell comes back in for Parker. Shut to inbound. Comes all the way out top with it to Lane. Keeley backs up further into the center circle. Tinley out on her, so she goes to the far side for Yates. Back to Lane. And almost threw it away. Good job by Hughes to pull that in. Off her fingertips. Must have a little stick-em on. Now she backs out near the center circle. 2:48 to play. Clopton's fine with this. Stops, pops from inside 3 and good. Hughes, her first bucket of the second half.
She's been the leading scorer for Hermann throughout this tournament. Only 4 points so far.
35-29 is the Clopton lead. Noah had to deal with Hughes out high. Blackwell now hands it off for Tinley. Back up top to Blackwell, now to Charlie Spoonster. Charlie goes to the hoop, drops it off. Oh, back door, easy there for Noah.
I mean, Charlie Spoonster just so creative with her assists.
37-29. Lead back to 8. Minute 57 on the clock here in the third quarter. Lob pass down low. Hughes, no. Noah the rebound. And then she throws it away. Picked back up by Shutt. Hermann gets it back to the near side. Here's Hughes. No. Long rebound, and we're going to have a foul. Is that going to be on?
That's going on.
Oh, they're double foul.
Okay.
Spoonster has one, and Keeley Lane got one.
Keeley is now with 2.
The ball was loose when they blew the whistle.
Yeah. First foul for Charlie.
It should be a jump ball.
Yeah. And the crowd is helping them. Yep.
I'm going to say Hermann was going to get control, I think.
Nah.
So they did not alternate the arrow on that one. Out high with it is Christian, who came back in for Whithouse. Whithouse tried to force a pass between, goes to the floor. It's picked up, and scoring is Yates.
Madison Yates says, thank you very much. I'll take my 6 points.
That shot off the glass on the run, Charlie Spoonster.
Charlie is just busted out big time.
Out-hustled everybody to the basket. Here's Hughes. And we're going to have a reach-in foul, I think, on Tinley. Nope.
That's going on Charlie. That's her second. She's picked him up back-to-back here. She has 8 points in this third quarter, 17 points total.
Down to a minute 9 to go, and a timeout taken, I believe, by Hermann, with Clopton up 39-31 in the third quarter on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Pogue Chevy Buick in Hannibal, and White Insurance Agency.
Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Hughes gets the inbound, got her own rebound off the miss, put back good, and a foul. Ava Hughes would not be denied, and she has a chance for an and one.
That foul going on Riley Kuntz. That'll be her third. Ava Hughes with 6 points in this one, with a chance to make it 7. Ava has 33 points so far in this tournament.
Make it 34. She hit the free throw, down to a minute to go in the third quarter. 5-point game. Clopton ahead. On the weave. Here's Noah to the hoop and in. She's starting to heat up.
6 points so far in this quarter, 7 total.
41-34 and thrown away. Pass was behind Olivia Christian.
And she didn't know it was coming even.
She did the Olay at the end and it went into the student section.
Who doesn't love a good Olay?
Here's Spoonster slowly up the floor. Charlie across the line with 36 seconds as Clopton will probably play for the last shot. Nope, they're going to take it. Top of the key, 3 is no good, and the rebound grabbed by Olivia Christian for Hermann. Down to 25 on the clock. Kick, corner, lob pass, gets down low, shot good. Yates has 4 in the quarter.
8 total.
41-36, down to 10 on the clock. Here's Tinley. Gets it to Noah. Free throw line. Shot. Good. Rattled home.
I think she's trying to get in double figures just in this quarter.
That's the horn to end the third. It's Clopton 43, Hermann 36, heading to the fourth in the ladies' championship at Montgomery County on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Bill Allen Auction Services, Ackles Farm Market, and the Pierre.
Shop Castile Color Wheel in Pittsfield for beautiful and energy-efficient custom window treatments from Hunter Douglas, Graber, and Lafayette. Castile's offers in-home consultations and installation on both sides of the river. Shop local. Shop Castile Color Wheel, just off the northwest corner of the square since 1950.
Welcome to Vast National Bank. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm here to talk to someone about a loan.
Oh, I'll grab you the L97B. We call it the Just Talking form.
What about actually applying for a loan?
Oh my, let me pop in the toner cartridge. Hey Bill, you want to pass me the big stapler?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to People's Savings Bank.
Skip the mega banks. When you need a loan, visit People's Savings Bank. The people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Start of the fourth quarter, 43-36. Clopton leading Hermann for the ladies' championship here at Montgomery County.
Clopton leading, Charlie Spoonster leading Clopton with 17 points. Tinley has 8. And for Hermann,
Go ahead.
I have to do the math first. I was doing other things. Just taking some other notes.
Shot no good. Tip out. How about a point for Grace Engman? 3 for Kimber Hale. Keely Lane just added 2, so she's got 8. 7 points for Ava Hughes, 8 points for Maddie Yates, and 11 points for Kerrigan Lane. There you go. Here's Charlie Spoonster with it. Oh, across to Noah. She's fouled. That's all that Hermann could do there was foul her. Kerrigan Lane picks up her third personal. 43-38. Clopton outscored Hermann 19-14 in that third quarter. Both teams' most productive quarter, and now into double figures is Ashlyn Noah. She hit that first free throw, gives her 10 points. Hit them both. So she has really rebounded from a slow first half.
I mean, first half she had 1 point. Came out and scored 8 in that last quarter. She will not be denied. She's trying to get to that 18 mark.
There's a 3. It's short, and the rebound pulled down by Clopton. Charlie Spoonster trying to take it coast to coast, and she's fouled, and that's going to be 4 on Kerrigan Lane.
It is. She mugged her.
Quickly off the bench is Kimber Hale with 3 fouls herself. And to the line is Charlie Spoonster with 17 points.
Skylar Parker playing with 4 fouls. Riley Kuntz has 3. And then, of course, for Hermann, Kerrigan Lane with 4 and Kimber Hale with 3.
If Charlie can convert here, it'll be the biggest lead of the night for Clopton. It is. 9 points. 47-38. Minute 10 gone here in the fourth quarter. Lane. Over to the far side for Christian. Christian back for Hughes. Ava Hughes. Clopton is just fine with them burning clock. Now they'll drive the lane. Shot no good. I mean, there was just 4 Hawks.
Right under the basket.
Here's Spoonster. Oh, kind of a forced shot there, and coming up with a rebound were the Bearcats. In trouble, and a timeout has to be taken by Coach Ashley Aaron and the Bearcats. 6:15 to go in regulation. Clopton leads by 9, 47-38 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Sudsy Tub, and First Place Printing in Montgomery City.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagle's Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Minute 45 gone here in the fourth. Hermann ball after the timeout. They trail Clopton by 9. Here's Lane with it over to the far side for Hughes. Back up for Hale. Kimber to the far side for Olivia Christian. Lob pass down low and out of bounds off of Kimber Hale back to Clopton with 5:53 to play.
Yeah, keep up with what's going on all throughout the area. You can go to kjfmradio.com and you go to the Eagle 102 scoreboard. It's broken down by night. It has all kinds of breakdowns on scoring, and you can get a whole lot of information there.
Clopton with it. Tinley Spoonster back up top to Charlie. Steps around. Oh, backdoor pass, good. Ashlyn Noah.
Charlie Spoonster's just so creative with her passing.
Court vision is
amazing.
Well, it's like her dad's a coach.
Almost.
Yeah. 5:15 to go. Double figure lead for Clopton. With it is Christian. For the Lady Bearcats. Back out to Kimber Hale. Hale now for Keely Lane. Keely goes all the way across to Christian again. Under 5 minutes to play. 4:50 remains. Giving up the dribble is Hale out high over to the far side now for Whithouse. Kennedy Whithouse. Kennedy with an IE. Back to Keely Lane. Keely also with an IE. Drop it down. Hughes, kick out. Here's a three from the far side. Good. Kimber Hale with the tray.
She has 2 of those for 6 points in the game.
Clopton lead down to 8. 4:17 on the clock. But that burned almost a full minute, setting up that three. Here's Noah. Noah to the basket. No. But she'll shoot a pair of free throws.
That's on Keely Lane. That'll be her third.
They'd love to get her and her defense out of this game.
The defense of Clopton that last possession, that brought Bobby Spoonster onto his feet to clap. He was real
Noah
pleased
misses
with
the
that.
first. Eight-point Clopton lead. One more for Noah with 4:06 to go. Fouls are 3-0. Hermann. And Noah hits the second here in the quarter.
She has 5 points in the fourth.
Midway
14.
point
Sorry.
of the fourth quarter. Here's Hughes with it. Oh, Parker wasn't looking at the ball and could have had a steal there. Now, it's Spoonster getting the steal. The pass is just getting a little too long. And a blocking foul called against Hale. That's her fourth.
Charlie Spoonster just jumped in there. It just seems like Charlie keeps getting sharper with every minute we play.
And she knew that Hale couldn't get herself planted to draw the charge there. First shot good.
Charlie with 19 points.
10-point lead for the Hawks with 3:38 to play. And she hit them both. 4 for 4 from the line in the fourth.
That's right.
We got an Angus Young impersonator in the corner over there.
What?
Got the shorts and
You're right.
the dress shirt and tie. He's missing the blazer. Down low, that shot rolls over. And Spoonster dribbles out 1-on-3. Charlie.
And handles it.
Yeah, across the line. That's a one-woman press buster there. and then has it swiped out of bounds by Keeley Lane. 3:06, Riley Kuntz back into the ball game. She replaces Lauren Blackwell. Parker scoops one short and finally grabbed by Maddie Yates for Hermann. Here come the Bearcats ahead to Whithouse. Whithouse can't hit on the move, but draws that fourth foul on Riley Kuntz.
As you mentioned, she really had to do some east-west travel there.
Well, it just
so
seems
off balance.
They look, and the guards are small outside of Lane, but they don't want to go right at these Clopton players. They'd rather take the crazy shot, and missing the first shot is Kennedy Whithouse. Looking for a first point tonight.
It wouldn't be the first time that Clopton and their defense has been called intimidating.
Yeah, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hermann.
Back to the game for Wildcats, for Bearcats, number 10, Olivia Christian.
Christian back into the ball game with 2:49. Clopton leads by 11, all the way out to Keeley Lane. Drops it down. Back out to Hughes for three. Good. Woo. Ava Hughes into double figures. 8-point game. 2.5 remain. Got the boys championship. Montgomery County and Mexico coming up. 1 versus 2, just like this. 1 versus 2. Parker for Clopton. And she lost control, but gets it right to a friend, and that shot is no good. Noah got the rebound, tip to her, and scores.
Woo, that's some teamwork.
Back to a 10-point lead, and we're down to 2:05. Here's another three, back the other way, no good. Rebound coming in strong for it was Tinley Spoonster, and she gets it across the line. Now we'll put on the brakes, hand it off for Charlie. We're down to a minute 51 in this ball game. And another foul going to be called against the Bearcats, and to the line will go Charlie Spoonster.
And that's going to be 4 on Keeley Lane.
There's not much they can do. It seems like everyone has 3 or 4 fouls now.
Yeah, Kimber Hale, Keeley Lane, Kerrigan Lane, all playing with 4 fouls for Hermann.
And the shot is good.
She is now. Oh, you're not supposed to say that between fouls or between
Well,
free
she was
throws.
just 50% in the first half.
Yeah, but
she's improved on that.
in the fourth, she's been perfect so far.
Oh, you said it before she shot.
I see. She's got it so in hand, it doesn't matter.
She is well into the 20s scoring-wise tonight. Minute 41 to go in this ball game, and Clopton looking like they're going to win themselves a title. Here's Hughes off the miss. Got her own rebound. That should have been a double dribble because it didn't hit anything.
No, it did not.
You can't pass to yourself and start dribbling again.
Coach Ed Lindsay is.
Everybody, the whole Clopton side. You think the Clopton folks know basketball?
I think they
There's
do.
a three from Kerrigan Lane. She's got 14 points and a timeout taken with the game at 9 for Clopton. 56-47. Minute 19 to go in regulation on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, People's Bank and Trust, and Gambino's Eatery.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
A foul after the timeout will send Clopton back to the line. I think Spoonster's going again. And that will be it for Keely Lane. She'll finish with 8 points. We're down to 1:17 to go, and that is a huge subtraction from the lineup for Hermann. Back to the line, Spoonster for the 4th time here in the quarter, and she misses. First time she's missed in the
4th quarter. She has 23 points on the night.
That one's good. And it's back to a 10-point lead. 1:15 to go. Here's Whithouse for 3. No. Put back. No. Tip around rebound and picked up by Riley Kuntz. Ahead to Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster dribbles out. Gives it to Tinley, who puts up the 3. No good. And the rebound grabbed by Hermann. Hughes with it in the backcourt. Now she's carrying the ball up the floor. Ahead to Kerrigan Lane. Ball loose momentarily. Tipped again. Goes to the floor out of bounds. It's Clopton ball. 45.9 seconds to go.
Charlie Parker gets a lot of congratulations from her teammates. Did I say Charlie Parker?
Yeah, Skylar Parker. She was all over the place. Here's Spoonster getting fouled by Kennedy Whithouse. That's her 3rd. And back to the line goes Spoonster. And that is, what, point number 25?
That is 25 points for Miss Charlie Spoonster. Charlie Spoons.
She hit them both. 40 seconds. 12-point Clopton lead. That shot off the glass is no good. And again, Clopton just clogging up the lane and taking the rebounds. Down to 25 seconds, ball loose. And another great job by
Spoonster.
Tinley. Down to 17 seconds. And Hermann's not pulling back yet. Spoonster doing a great job killing off this final 8. And finally out of bounds. It'll stay with Clopton with 8.4 seconds to go. And the bench is empty. Lockard back in. Who else we got? Callie Noah in. That shot good.
Carla Lockard gets 2 points.
Her first 2. And that'll be our final. The Clopton Lady Hawks have captured the tournament championship at Montgomery County, defeating the Hermann Bearcats 61-47 here in the title game. We'll take a break, come back with the post game after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Schlenker Funeral Home, Service and Supply Co-op, and Quatham Insurance.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off. with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports post-game show on KJFM Radio.
And the Clopton Hawks are tournament champions at Montgomery County, and they're naming all tournament team members here. Ashlyn Noah, a member of the all-tournament team.
I should say 16 points tonight. She had 36 points coming into this.
And on the other side, Ava Hughes, who had 10 points tonight.
52 points for Ashlyn Noah.
And the MVP is, of course, Charlie Spoonster. 26 points en route to a championship, and hugs for the other members of the all-tournament team. Pretty good team.
Yeah, I should say so.
As Clopton wins this one 61-47. They led by 2 at the half. Big third quarter, outscored Hermann 19-14 in that quarter, and then put 18 on them in the final quarter. Did surrender 3 threes in the fourth, but every one of those threes took a minute to a minute 15 off the clock.
That's right.
And it just was counterproductive almost, trying to get open for the three-point, because Clopton had such a lockdown on the lane in this ball game. It's kind of funny. There's 2 girls named Lane on the Hermann side, but it was the Hawks that controlled that area of the floor in this tournament championship. We'll take a break as they continue to take pictures on the floor. Come back with your final scoring numbers for the ladies championship as Clopton picks up their first tournament trophy of the season with the championship at Montgomery County on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Pogue Chevy Buick in Hannibal, and White Insurance Agency.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. No matter what stage of life you are in, better health starts with your primary care provider, the person who knows your health history and can connect you with the right specialist if needed. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health, right here at home. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Final in this one, Clopton wins the Montgomery County Invitational 61-47 over the Hermann Lady Bearcats. Congratulations to Coach Streed at home, Coach Lindsay, first time he's guided a team to a tournament championship, and the rest of the Clopton coaches, tournament MVP, Charlie Spoonster, all-tournament team member Ashlyn Noah. Congratulations to Coach Ashley Aaron and the Bearcats on a great tournament, and of course their all-tournament team member Ava Hughes as well. How about some final scoring numbers for this ball game?
Yeah, so It was, as you mentioned, the 19-14 third quarter that put Clopton out solidly, and then it was Clopton outscoring Hermann 18-11 in that fourth quarter. For Hermann, it was Kerrigan Lane who led things with 14 points. Ava Hughes ended the night with 10. Keely Lane, who fouled out with just over a minute to go, she ended the night with 8 points. Maddie Yates had 8. Kimber Hale had 6, and Grace Ingman with 1 to round things out for Hermann. For Clopton, it was a fantastic night for Charlie Spoonster, 26 points in this one. She went 9 for 10 from the free throw line in that fourth quarter, 11 for 14 from the charity stripe overall tonight. And it was Ashlyn Noah, 16 points tonight, and she did 15 of those just in the second quarter. She scored 52 points in the tournament total. Tinley Spoonster into the night with 8 points. Skylar Parker with 7, 2 points apiece for Lauren Blackwell and Carlin Lockard. Oh, and then Clopton was 15 for 20 from the free throw line over the game. Hermann 4 for 9.
All right, so they are not going to even start the clock until everybody from Clopton and Hermann is out, and everyone from Mexico and Montgomery is in. So we're going to send it back to the studios for about probably about 10 minutes and come back with that boys championship in just a bit, as this has been the Eagle 102 post-game show on the pregame show for you just down the line on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
region on air and online at 102.1 FM, KJFMradio.com, the KJFM radio app, and Alexa. We're KJFM Louisiana. Eagle 102, with studios in Bowling Green, Louisiana, and Pittsfield.
Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at KJFMradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome back to Montgomery County High School. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the broadcast booth for men's championships from the Montgomery County Invitational. And this should be a good one. It is a packed house. We haven't been kind of constricted like this in a broadcast booth in quite some time, as this small gym, this old gym, is absolutely packed to the rafters for this championship game between the hosts of this tournament, the number 1 seed Montgomery County Wildcats and the number 2 seed Mexico Bulldogs. Should be a fun one. We'll check our keys to the game after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Bill Allen Auction Services, Ackles Farm Market, and the Pierre.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for this championship between the 1 seed Montgomery County, 2 seed Mexico is stopping Mexico. They've been post-COVID since the 2020 season. They have been in the championship game 4 years in a row. So this is their 5th straight championship appearance at this tournament. They beat Montgomery County last year.
That's right.
You know, that doesn't sit well with Coach Scotty Krager, who is dressed to the nines tonight.
He? Look at Dapper.
He is sharp.
Kid Dynamite.
Yeah. There's only one Kid Dynamite. But,
that's true.
Yeah, but he is a close second. Scotty Krager is tonight to lead the Montgomery County Wildcats. But
I will say that he did not give me the opportunity that Coach Darren Pappas did for Mexico. Darren said, pick any 5 you want. When I went down to get his starters for the day, he said, you just pick any 5 you want. I was like, I think that's a really high praise, but I think you better go ahead and
so they're starting all freshmen tonight, huh?
I don't think he knows that I have an affinity for Scott Krager, so I'm not going to be helping.
Well, the keys are revenge. Don't be clouded by it if you're Montgomery County, but use it as fuel. Come in with that chip on your shoulder, and things tend to take care of themselves against a team like Mexico, who's big and athletic. They love to move left, right, east, west, north, south, every direction, up, down. So I think you just have to stand strong and come in with that chip on your shoulder. Those are our keys to the game. We'll have our starting lineups for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Sudsy Tub, and First Place Printing in Montgomery City.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCAHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more or visit our website at PikeCountyHealth.org.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starters for this championship game for the men. First for the Mexico Bulldogs, they're 2-1, coached by Darren Pappas. They'll start number 1, a 6'1" junior, Charlie Fisher. Number 5 gets a start, a 6'3" senior, Jaden Eldridge. At 6'3", another senior, number 10, PJ Perkins gets the start. Number 22, a 6'5" senior, Holden Alber. And number 23, a 6'3" junior, Caden Ben. So again, for Mexico, it's Fisher, Eldridge, Perkins, Alber, and Ben. And for the Montgomery County Wildcats, 3-0 on the season. They'll start a senior, number 2, Andrew Moore. A 6-foot senior, number 3, Isaiah Thomas. 6-foot senior, number 5, Jay Rogers. Number 13, a 6'4" senior, Sean Rogers. And number 33, a 6'8" senior, Clayton Parker, gets the start tonight. Getting ready for the national anthem here. We'll take a break, come back with opening tip in just minutes from the Montgomery County Tournament on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, People's Bank and Trust, and Gambino's Eatery.
At Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green, we're not only helping kids grow stronger, we're helping grow a stronger community for the future. Pediatrician Dr. Barbara White provides the specialized care your child needs from birth through college, right here at home. From routine checkups to immunizations, we're equipped to handle all of your child's health needs. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Discover Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, open Wednesday through Sunday, with our lunch options until 4 p.m., including tenderloin, burgers, wrap options, and salads. Enjoy dinner favorites like the make-your-own pasta dish, lasagna, and red wine pot roast from 4 p.m. to close. We offer more than just pizza and Italian. There's something for everyone. When the weather is nice, dine on our beautiful patio. Now open Sundays from 11 to 2. Join us at Gambino's on 3rd and Georgia in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
I absolutely love the presentation of colors here at Montgomery County. The flag, a huge flag, lowers from the ceiling.
Yes, it does.
And this place, just wall-to-wall people.
I noticed that Montgomery County, they every single person had their hand over their heart. You see a lot of people sometimes, you stand for the anthem, but everyone hand over a heart. That their student section, absolutely great.
They've got the flag. They're all wearing ties as well.
Yes, they are.
Some look like, I don't know.
So it wasn't Angus Young
no.
it's Scotty Krager that they're.
Yeah, some of them look like missionaries with short sleeves and ties, but some look like Angus Young. But it is a uniform theme here in the student section with the coaches, all of them in full suit and tie tonight. Even the statistician at the end of the bench has the suit and tie on.
I like that it's a tribute to the coach that they like here.
Here we go. Congratulations again to the Clopton Lady Hawks, the ladies champions here at Montgomery County. Mexico already on the floor. They are some big boys.
Indeed.
And in the center circle will be Adrian Combs.
Clayton Parker from Montgomery County is leading things. He's scored 44 points so far in this tournament. Isaiah Thomas has 27, and from Mexico, Jaden Eldridge leads the way with 38 points over the tournament, and Charlie Fisher has 20.
Here we go. Mexico wins the opening toss. Parker lost it. We're underway. With the ball is Eldridge. Shot misses. Offensive rebound. Turnaround shot no good. And big-time collision. Ball still loose, and Montgomery County's going to pick it up and get fouled. As everywhere on that play was P.J. Perkins, and he'll commit the personal.
That'll be his first, team's first.
Bulldogs and the Wildcats. Montgomery
Dogs
County
and cats living together.
It's chaos. In the backcourt with it is Jay Rogers. Rogers.
Oh!
Yeah, they got a handful of his jersey. Eldridge is all over him. Hands it off now for Clayton Parker. Parker hands to Isaiah Thomas. Thomas from the high block, shot no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Wildcats, who are in their home whites trimmed in blue. Mexico in their road grays trimmed in red.
And those numbers are hard to see.
They get it into Parker. Now back up top for Jay Rogers. Rogers gets to Parker. He loses it in the corner. It's going to stay with Montgomery with 7:10 to go in the first. No score. Early going here in this championship game. Montgomery triggers the inbound on the far side. Ryan. And that shot is good.
Andrew Moore.
And back the other way, Mexico. Trying to make some room with a little shoulder bump there was Eldridge. Out high. He kicks it near side. Nothing much there. Shot. And we're going to have a foul going to the line.
It's going to go on Jay Rogers, Montgomery County. His first team.
To the line is Tatum Benny. Caden Benny, rather. To try and tie this game up at 2. First shot, no good. One more shot. 6:42 to go, 2-0. In favor of the Wildcats, make it 2-1. As Benny hits. Stuck on the far side is Thomas.
Boy, it's a full court press.
Thomas with it again. Gets it across the line with a pass to Sean Rogers. It's knocked away from him. And it seems like Mexico's playing just get in the way.
I think you're right. I hope that's what they call it.
It is a very aggressive defense. I mean, before the inbound, they are just all over Clayton Parker. They get it into Sean Rogers. Rogers hands it off for Isaiah Thomas. Thomas backs out. Bounce pass for the big man Parker. Parker to the free throw line, trying to make some room. Here's a three from the near side. That's off the mark. Rebound Thomas for the Wildcats. He backs out. Nearing 2 minutes gone here in the first. 2-1. Montgomery County leads. Into the corner now for Sean Rogers. Rogers gave up his dribble. Now gives the ball to Parker. Clayton Parker. Fadeaway jumper. No. Tip up. No good. Kick out. And what are we going to have? A foul on the floor. And that's going to be on
Jaden Eldridge. That'll be his first.
Team second. With 5:46 to go, the student section has not sat down.
Neither has Mexico's.
Oh, off the inbound, it's good.
What a reverse shot that was.
Moore has all 4 points for the Wildcats. 4-1. With 5:35 to go in the first quarter. Across the line with it is Fisher, Charlie Fisher. Bounce pass to number 10, P.J. Perkins. Perkins gives it back to Fisher on the near point. Drops it to Perkins. Perkins cut it to the low blocks. Dribbling away from there is Eldridge. Eldridge goes around everybody. Fadeaway jumper, high blocks, no good. Parker with the rebound for Montgomery County. Ahead to Moore. Moore kicks it far side to Thomas. His shot. He didn't get the shot off. He's fouled prior to that.
That's going to go against Caden Benny. That'll be his first. Team second. Third, I mean.
5:08 to play in the first. 4-1 Montgomery County. First substitution made by the Wildcats as Sean Rogers takes a breather. Bring in Tyler Irwin. Parker gets the long inbound pass. Here he goes. Drops it off for Irwin. Irwin sneaks it over the rim and scores. And it's 6-1.
You let the defense leads. Pass and just put that right in.
That shot by Perkins, no good. Ahead to Isaiah Thomas. Thomas, scooper off the glass, won't roll in. And the rebound grabbed by Holden Alber to the far side. Pump fake from beyond three, now makes his move down to the hoop and can't get that one in, but Perkins follows with a one-hander. Marcus Perkins, first shot from the field to go down for Mexico. Moore in the backcourt, working against Benny. Nearing the midway point of this first quarter, it's 6-3 Montgomery County. Thomas with it. It's on near side for Irwin. Now to Parker for three. A little long, off the back iron. Perkins up for the rebound. Kick it, corner. Three is up and rattles home for number one, Charlie Fisher. And we're knotted at 6. 3:53 to go in the first. Moore gathers the ball in, and we're going to have a foul.
It's going to go on. Nope, it's going on Caden Benny. That'll be his second.
And he took a shot to the beak there. He'll come out of the ball game, get that looked at. I didn't see any blood, but it might be coming. You taste it first. Here's Parker off the inbound, makes some room, can't sneak it in, but we're going to have a foul on number 22, Holden Alber.
Be his first, and I think we are we at 5 or 4? Yeah, we're at 5. I thought so.
So to the line is Parker. So Clayton Parker looking for his first points from the free throw line. 3:43 on the clock, game knotted at 6. And the shot is good. 7-6, Montgomery in the lead. We've got some very inquisitive young men around us here in the booth.
We do. Well,
and the shot is good.
It feels like early in the season. I'm just so surrounded by people.
Yes. 8-6 after the 2 free throws by Clayton Parker.
I used to work with Chad Perkins. That's it. I just have to work with Chad. He knows where my space is.
Yeah. Kick it out to Alber. Now for Eldridge, and we're going to have a foul. I think that one's going to go on Moore. His first. 3:20 to play in the quarter. As Mexico. Ryan hands it off for Eldridge. Eldridge starts his dribble, kicks it near side for Fisher. Now back to the far side. Here's the three. It's long, and the rebound grabbed by Andrew Moore. Good move. Moore to the hoop. Kick out to Thomas. Thomas on the baseline amongst the trees. Kicks it out to Irwin. Irwin from the high blocks. That shot a little bit long, and the rebound grabbed by Charlie Fisher for the Bulldogs. Fisher to the near side for P.J. Perkins. Here's the three from the near corner. It's off the mark, and on the rebound, we're going to have a foul. Who's that going to be on?
I think that's going on Seth Walton. His first, team's third.
Has the old school Horace Grant goggles, like the throwback.
Yeah.
Mexico gets it in to Eldridge. Eldridge is blocked out of bounds. That's going to be a foul on Andrew Moore, his
That'll
second.
Be his second.
Yeah.
Team's third or fourth.
2:35 to play in the first. And off the bench comes Sean Rogers for the Wildcats. 8-6 score here in the first. Montgomery won ladies third place. Ball tipped out of bounds on the inbound as Eldridge couldn't get a hold of that one. Turnover gives it back to the Wildcats with 2:35 to go. First quarter, championship of the Montgomery tournament.
I want to remind people that we've got pictures on Facebook. Tana Sanders all over the sidelines. She already has a bunch of things posted.
Irwin drops it down to Parker. Parker blocked, and another foul against Mexico.
Yeah, that one's going to go on Holden Alber, his second.
Back to the line, Clayton Parker.
Clayton drained his first two free throws.
Montgomery County beat Mexico in the ladies' third place game, 49-37. It was Hermann over Fulton, 62-41 for men's third place, and Clopton beat Hermann 61-47 for the ladies' championship. Our final game of the night as he hit the first.
Final game of the tournament even.
That's true. And he hit them both.
He shoots free throws with such ease.
Well, he can almost dunk them.
He really can. He's so tall.
One of many in that Parker family. Over 6'5". And a whistle away from the ball. And that's going to be on Sean Rogers. And that's going to be free throws for P.J. Perkins. How do you get P.J. from Marcus?
I'd imagine it's probably a middle name.
Maybe.
I go by my middle name.
Junior Perkins, maybe? I don't know. He hit his first free throw.
I don't imagine his middle name's Pajamas.
No. That would be bananas. Here's Isaiah Thomas. Scooper off the bottom of the rim. Taken away by Mexico. Up the floor with it is Jaden Eldridge. Eldridge off the glass.
First 2 points for who's been the leading scorer for Mexico over this tournament. Has 38 points over the tournament. Well, now 40 for the tournament.
And it's a 1 point game. To the near side. Thomas Sue off of Parker. 900 foot in the air. And back to Mexico.
I love student bodies that talk to one another.
Yeah. Off the floor with it is Eldridge. in a 1-point game. That shot off the rim, no good. Rebound, Perkins puts it in. And Mexico pulls ahead by a point.
BJ with 5 points so far.
Down to 52 seconds to go in the quarter. Things picking up here in the first. Here's Thomas. Whistle before the shot. And that's going to be on Fisher.
That'll be his first.
A lot of fouls called in this first quarter.
It's like how the last championship game started. A bunch of fouls in the first. Got a little better in the second, and then it lightened up through the course of the game.
Everyone was in foul trouble as Thomas hits the first to tie the game.
That's the first point for Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah with 27 points in this tournament so far.
And he'll have one more opportunity here with 48.7 seconds to go in the quarter. That one was long. Offensive rebound, Irwin, but he lost it to the floor, and he's going to pick up a foul. Reached for the ball and got the foot of James Matthews for Mexico and tripped him up. And another foul. This one's on Tyler Irwin.
That'll be his first. Seems like the 125th for both teams.
Yeah.
We'll see what James Matthews can do from the line.
And that one's long.
Well, Adam Falloon promised that it was going to be a packed house. He didn't say just absolutely overflowing.
Sardine can.
It is it's flowing into the hallways on both sides of the gym.
Baseline's pretty packed. And that shot is good. Mexico pulls ahead by 1, 12-11. The clock never started.
Oh, wow, it did not.
And we're going to have a foul against Mexico. That's their 7th. So both teams with 7. Excuse me, that's their 8th. So it's 8 one way, 6 the other.
That's the first on Mexico's James Matthews.
And to the line for the first time is Sean Rogers.
For the Wildcats.
He misses the first. 45.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Very long lasting first quarter. And that shot is good. We're tied again. Dozen apiece. 40 seconds to go. Leaves it for Charlie Fisher. Back to the near side for Jaden Eldridge. Now for Perkins over to the far side for Fisher. Now for Matthews, James Matthews. Puts on the brakes, kicks it to the near wing. With it off the wing is Eldridge. Down to 18 on the clock. Knocks down, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Ooh.
Called on Jaden Eldridge, his second.
Yeah. Jaden, the leader of this Mexico team, and Mexico's fans, the bench, everyone. They are not happy to see their leader with 2 fouls.
12-12 our score.
Montgomery's Tyler Irwin sold it beautifully.
Yes, he did. And it was a foul.
Yeah.
Eldridge checks out after picking up his second personal. There's 14.9 seconds to go. And that's something that Coach Krager was very good at Ellsbury.
Yes, he was. Did you see him celebrate?
Yeah. Here's Thomas.
He loved that call.
About 8 seconds. Kick out. Oh, and the give and go came and went. Out of bounds back to Mexico.
The give and go came and went.
12-12 our score, 3.2 seconds on the clock. Checking out of the ball game is Parker for an extended quarter break. 3.2. Do they have enough time to get a quality shot now that the big man is on the bench? Here comes long pass and out of bounds. Just out of bounds, out of the reach of P.J. Perkins. And now 3.2 seconds on the clock, and Montgomery County a chance to try and tip one in.
What is the mind of Scotty Krieger? Like, he's doing 15 things at any given time.
That's why he's successful. Get it into Parker, who checked back in. Off the glass, yes, at the buzzer. His only shot to go down from the field. He finishes the quarter with 6 points, and Montgomery County finishes the first quarter with a lead. 14-12, they lead Mexico in the championship of the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Schlenker Funeral Home, Service and Supply Co-op, and Quatham Insurance.
Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
14-12 is our score. First quarter scoring.
Yes, for Mexico, it is P.J. Perkins leading things with 5 points, 3 for Charlie Fisher, 2 for Jaden Eldridge, 1 point apiece for James Matthews and Caden Binney for Montgomery County, 6 points for Clayton Parker, he leads things, 4 for Andrew Moore, 2 for Tyler Irwin, 1 point apiece for Isaiah Thomas and Sean Rogers.
There's 2 more for Clayton Parker to start the second quarter. I told you the guys in front of us were inquisitive. They asked a question. I don't know what the question was, but they asked it. I tried to answer, and out of bounds on the baseline are the Bulldogs. Turnover back to Montgomery.
6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
Points coming in bunches for Montgomery. A 3 by Jay Rogers. 21-12. Make it 23-12. Flying through the lane is Isaiah Thomas to get his first shot to go from the field, and the timeout taken by Mexico. 11-point lead for Montgomery, 6:18 to go in the half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Bill Allen Auction Services, Ackles Farm Market, and the Pierre.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Ron Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
23-15 after the timeouts.
Holden Holber, he scored and was fouled by Sean Rogers and ended up making the point after.
The and one makes it 23-15. The foul was the second on Rogers, and now we've got another foul, offensive foul on Jay Rogers.
Yep, that's his second, but he definitely shoved the chest.
Yeah. Coming back in are Thomas. He only sat for a second, and Seth Walton. So Sean Rogers and Jay Rogers check out. And the Rogers getting a little rambunctious to start the second quarter. 5:45 to go in the half. PJ Perkins said, James Matthews, you just wait there a second. You just dribble in place. Here's a shot from the free throw line, good for Jaden Eldridge.
He has 4 points.
And it's 23-17. Ball loose and a kick going to be called on Matthews. That was a pretty clean steal otherwise. Montgomery County lucky to get that call. Thomas across the line for the Wildcats. Ooh, he carried the ball. Get it down to Parker. Parker just reaches over and sets it in the bucket.
12 points for him. 6 in each quarter.
25-17. Montgomery leads. 3 minutes gone here in the second. Floating through the lane, no good. Tip to Perkins. He can't tip it back. Ball loose and picked up by Walton for Montgomery. Now 1-on-3. Moore comes in and is blocked. And they can't believe it.
Holden Albert picks up his 3rd foul.
He can't believe it.
Is he crying? Oh dear.
He is.
He's very emotional.
Yes, he is. 4:45 to go in the half. He is still shaking his head as the shot rattles down for Andrew Moore. 26-17. And he will check out now. Albert to the bench with 3 points. He's telling the assistant coaches what he is seeing out there. Second shot, good. And a timeout taken with the game now at 10 points. 27-17, Montgomery leading Mexico in the Montgomery Tournament Championship from Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, People's Bank and Trust, and Gambino's Eatery.
Shop Castile Color Wheel in Pittsfield for beautiful and energy-efficient custom window treatments from Hunter Douglas, Graber, and Lafayette. Castile's offers in-home consultations and installation on both sides of the river. Shop local, Shop Castile Color Wheel, just off the northwest corner of the square since 1950.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
4:45 to go in the half. Montgomery County has opened up a 10-point lead on Mexico, 27-17. Mark Fronick, April Fronick back in the broadcast booth. Championship night here at the Montgomery County Invitational. With it across the line is Charlie Fisher. And he is blocked by Walton. Walton's second foul.
That's right.
And coming off the bench quickly is Jackson Benny.
Like during that last time out, it was just Scotty Krager talking to his coaching staff. It was Isaiah Thomas that was kind of running the little huddle for the Montgomery County Wildcats.
Ooh, into the backcourt on the inbound as Mexico goes long. But it is Caden Benny. To the baseline. That shot off the glass and good for number 1, Charlie Fisher.
Yes, 5 for the game so far.
Montgomery lead down to 8. Down to 4:10 to go in the second quarter here from Montgomery County High School. Parker almost had it knocked away by Perkins. Gives up his dribble. Now gives the ball up. Here's a 3. A little long. Rode the top of the backboard, and Mexico picks it up. Bounce pass to the far side. Now back up top to the point with 3:43 on the clock. They'll leave it on the near side for Jaden Eldridge. Eldridge blocked out of bounds by Parker. Clean block. It'll stay with Mexico with 3:33 to go.
The Montgomery County student body was already getting riled up. That block, they enjoyed that.
27-19 is the Wildcat lead. What's not to enjoy for the home team? And that shot tipped to the corner. Mexico picks it up. Far side, here's the three. That one off the mark, almost Voigt locked in there. Picked up this time by Moore. Moore puts on the brakes. We'll give it to Thomas. Thomas at the line. Down to 3:08 to go in the quarter. Far side back for Moore. Moore off the wing. Gives it to Parker. Feeds it down to Irwin. Irwin shot off the glass is good. Tyler Irwin.
He has 4 points.
29-19 Montgomery leads. Back the other way. Fisher gives it to the corner for Perkins. His shot a little long. Off the iron and out. Parker is tripped from behind by PJ. That's Perkins' second foul. It takes 3 people to pick up Clayton Parker.
It really does. What is he, like 7'3"?
6'8". Listed. That may have been last year's height, too. He may have grown a little bit.
Exactly. Walking in here, 6'8", looking like he's 6'9".
Across the line with it. Moore leaves it for Thomas. Guarded closely by Charlie Fisher. Over to the far side now for Jackson Benny. Kick it, turnaround shot, and that one won't fall for Parker. Down to 2:23 to go. Still a 10-point lead. Perkins got away with a bit of a travel, got it off to Eldridge, and he puts it in.
He has 6 points.
29-21, we're down to 2:10 to go in the half. Thomas across the line. Hands it for Benny. Irwin. Irwin gonna drive to the hoop and score. Tyler Irwin. They will not get in his way right now. Down to a minute 47. Back to a 10-point Montgomery lead. Perkins. Far side through Groves. Back to PJ. Perkins, free throw line. Jumper short. Irwin with the rebound. Gives it to Thomas, who's across the line. 2-on-4. He's going to take it, kick it out. Here's a three, and it is good. Jackson Benny with the tray. And a timeout taken on the floor. 34-21, Montgomery out to their biggest lead of the night at 13 points with a minute 19 to go in the half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Schlenker Funeral Home, Service and Supply Co-op, and Quatham Insurance.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Minute 12 to go, 34-21 after that big three by Benny for Montgomery County. Oh, ball loose, picked up by Thomas, and it's knocked away from him.
Oh!
James Matthews either tripped backwards or was trying to sell something that wasn't there because he went down all alone. Down to 57 seconds. Out high is Moore. Drops it. Parker. Fadeaway jumper good.
Good grief. He has 14 points in this game so far. Clayton Parker, one-man wrecking crew.
And a 15-point lead for Montgomery. And away from the ball, we've got a foul. I think it's going to be a foul on Jackson Benny. That's kind of been
You think right.
the Achilles heel so far, or the one area that needs correction is fouls away from the ball.
Yes.
That's 3
Almost
or 4
all
of them
called.
With the ball is Matthews to the corner. The 3 is good. Charlie Fisher with a tray. That'll make things a little easier for Mexico in the second half. Cuts it to a 12-point Montgomery lead. And the Wildcats, with 12 seconds to go now, will play for the final shot. Here's Parker. Hands it off for Moore. Down to 4 seconds. Shot from the baseline. That's not what they wanted. And Perkins will throw it up.
Wow.
And hit the supports above the backboard and send us to halftime. 2 quarters in the books here at the Montgomery County Invitational Men's Championship, and the home standing #1 seed Montgomery County Wildcats lead the Mexico Bulldogs 36-24 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Pogue, Chevy, Buick, and Hannibal, and White Insurance Agency.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books. Montgomery County trying to avenge last year's loss in this championship game to the Mexico Bulldogs. They put it on them, 36-24 over the first 2 quarters. Pretty even first quarter, 14-12 after 1, but in that second, Montgomery outscores
22-12.
Yeah, by 10 over Mexico to take control of this game, and that came with the emergence, really, of Clayton Parker in the middle. He had 6 points after 1, puts 8 on the board, but most of 4 of his 6 points in the first quarter were from the free throw line. So he's coming alive, being more of a presence with the clock running so far for Mexico
and
in this ball
being
game.
9'4",
or 6'8", 6'9".
I'm too short girl like me.
I don't think he's made it to 6'10" yet. Did you throw your duck at halftime?
No.
You didn't give a buck? You didn't get a duck?
I have a duck, but I'm just going to keep it.
You can't keep it. They use those all year long.
Oh. I guess I'll throw it then.
Yeah. Well, it's a little late now. They're all gone.
But now is when it would be funny.
Yeah. Okay. But maybe in the fourth quarter with the clock running, that would be even funnier. But 36-24.
April Fronick, we would like for you to leave.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time you've been thrown out of something. 36-24, the Wildcats lead after 2 quarters here over Mexico in the Montgomery Tournament Championship. We'll take a break, come back with first half scoring after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Bill Allen Auction Services, Ackles Farm Market, and The Pierre.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Clarbrun Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the number one priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagle's Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
2 quarters in the books, and it is the Montgomery County Wildcats leading the Mexico Bulldogs by 12, 36-24. And first half scoring, you got that all tallied up?
Are you kidding me? Of course I do. I just need a pair of glasses to be able to see it.
Okay, there you go.
So it was Montgomery County having an edge after the first quarter. They outscored Mexico 14-12 in that first quarter, and then really took it to them in that second quarter. Outscored Mexico 22-12 for this 36-24 halftime score for Mexico. It is Charlie Fisher leading things. He had a couple of three-pointers, one in the first, one in the second. But he's leading things with 8 points. Jaden Eldridge, 6 points so far. Holden Albert has 3 points, and then 1 point apiece for James Matthews and Caden Benny. Right now, Mexico is 4 for 7 from the free throw line. For Montgomery County, it's Manchild, Clayton Parker, leading things with 14 points. And then you have Andrew Moore and Tyler Irwin, each with 6 points apiece. Isaiah Thomas, Jackson Benny, and Jay Rogers, each with 3 points apiece. And then Sean Rogers rounds things out with a point. Right now, Montgomery County, 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Clayton Parker went a perfect 4 for 4 in that first quarter. Andrew Moore put in a couple more. So right now, it's Montgomery County's to lose, I think.
They've been pretty good through 2 quarters. I don't think 12 points is insurmountable.
No.
But Mexico is going to have to do their business pretty early in the second half, or Montgomery's going to pull away.
And as you mentioned, when it's a revenge fest, sometimes you just find talent you didn't know you even had.
And I think Scott Krager's pretty good at tapping into those emotions.
I think he's very genius at it. We watched him do it when he was, part of the Ellsbury Indians team. He was able to flip switches at that point. So yeah.
Between whistles, even.
Exactly. So older, wiser. Yeah, I'd say he knows exactly when to tap in and what to get from people.
Mexico coming out of the locker room. They're a little. They look like they're hanging their heads a little bit after 2 quarters.
Ever since Holden Albert picked up that third foul, he really seems put off.
36-24 our score. Waiting for the Wildcats to come out of the locker room. They're starting to come out now. They'll warm up and get ready for the second half of this ball game. 2 quarters remain in the 2024 Montgomery County Invitational. The Wildcats lead the Bulldogs 36-24 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Sudsy Tub, and First Place Printing in Montgomery City.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with a New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine, the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
2 quarters in the books. Montgomery leads Mexico 36-24.
So I want to point out again, I want to thank all of the sponsors who make all of these broadcasts possible. Also, check out the highlights. Tana Sanders all over the place taking pictures and posting those on our Facebook page. You can find those. Want to thank the sponsors of online content. That's Schlenker Funeral Home and First Place Printing here in Montgomery City. Thank you, and good luck to the Wildcats.
Absolutely. Sorry, I was stealing your soda.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I've had exactly one drink of that.
Yep, and I had the other. 36-24 our scores. The teams huddle up before the start of quarter number 3. Fouls reset on the scoreboard after each quarter. And I'm interested to see what Mexico team comes out. Long conversation there between Alber and P.J. Perkins. P.J. almost hiding in the corner for this inbound play. Mexico ball to start the second half. They get it in the backcourt to Charlie Fisher. Fisher gets it to P.J., who came off that wing to the high block, spins middle of the lane. That shot no good. Tip out rebound. Got his own rebound. Put back no good. Spin off the rim. And finally, Parker getting a little physical clearing out after that rebound. 36-24. Still the score. Montgomery's first possession of the second half. Parker, little fadeaway jumper from 6 to 8 foot.
And he picks up right where he left off in the first half. He has 16 points.
38-24, and that one is kind of interesting to me. Empty possession for Mexico to start the half, and points on the board for the Wildcats. It's exactly how they didn't want to start Mexico. Here's P.J. Perkins kicks it out. Here's a three from the far side. Good. Eldridge with a tray.
And I'd say they need to get Eldridge into this game. He only had 6 points in that first half.
Off the glass, there's an answer from Parker. He's already got 4 points in the second half. 40-27. Near side with it is Eldridge, who just drained that tray.
Clayton Parker honing in on a double-double. He has 7 rebounds so far.
P.J. Perkins. Perkins leaves it off on the far side. Driving to the basket. No. Tip-up rebound and taken away by the Wildcats. Here comes Thomas. He traveled, got away with it, and scored. Ooh, that was definitely a travel missed by all 3 officials.
Well, Coach Pappas reenacted it to perfection.
Yes, he did. Coach Krager says, 42-27, a foul called against the Wildcats, and that's on Parker, his first.
Oh, I love basketball. What a great time.
With it out high is Charlie Fisher. Fisher hands it off for Jaden Eldridge. Eldridge between the legs dribble against Isaiah Thomas, just leaves it for Alber.
Here, you take this, Alber.
Now to Perkins. PJ. He drives to the basket and scores. PJ Perkins.
PJ has 7 points.
42-29. Montgomery leads. Here's Thomas. Ooh, good pass to the far side and a foul whistled against the Bulldogs.
I think that's going on Caden Benny, and that'll be his 4th.
That's his 3rd.
Oh, his 3rd,
yep.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Benny on the other side has 1, spelled differently.
Well, it wasn't that. I had wrote down one of Benny's rebounds as a foul.
There you go. That works too. Backing up with it.
I have a system.
Is Jay Rogers. Rogers. Oh, good ball handling there from Rogers. Was able to put on the brakes. Now Parker hands it off to Thomas to the hoop. Kick out. He could have gone up with that. And another foul call. This one's going to be on Fisher.
That'll be his 2nd.
Already
Team 2nd.
The 2nd team foul. 5:03 to go in the 3rd. Wildcats trying to avenge that championship game loss last year to Mexico. How about a 3 from Parker? Yep, rolled it home. He can score from anywhere. 45-29. To the near side. Here's Fisher. Kicks it back out. Here's a 3 from the near side. Off the mark for Eldridge, and we're going to have a foul against the Wildcats.
That's going to be Andrew Moore. That'll be his 3rd. Team 2nd.
That'll draw Benny and Irwin off the bench for the Wildcats. Taking a breather is Moore and Rogers. Fisher off the inbound. Dribbles to the near side, hands it off for Eldridge. Eldridge to Perkins. Perkins on that near point. Over to the far point, back for Eldridge. Eldridge spins. Fadeaway is too long, and the rebound pulled down by Irwin for the Wildcats. 4:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Not much has changed since the half as far as the Montgomery lead. On the near side, Rogers drops it, and it's taken away, and then Perkins is clotheslined by Irwin.
That'll be the 2nd on Irwin. Team's 3rd.
Pass was behind PJ just a little bit. Irwin yelled at somebody after he committed that foul. I don't know how we could blame anyone else for that one.
Sometimes you got to yell at yourself. You just yell in the air.
All right, 45-29. On the near side with it is Caden Benny. His shot from the baseline is good.
He has 3 points.
45-31. Mexico trims it to 14. Montgomery, oh, another steal. Here comes Benny, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson Benny. That's Benny on Benny.
That's 2 for Jackson. Team's 4th.
2 Bennies, no Jets.
I've been trying to think of a Benny in the Jets joke.
Yeah, beat you to it.
Well, and you wait for the right moment.
With it is Fisher. Here's a 3 from the far side. That one rattles down. Caden Benny. 5 in the quarter, 6 in the game. 45-34. Montgomery lead down to 11. Here's Parker with it. Gets it back. Turns. Heads to the hoop. Almost stripped from behind. Tip up rebound. And here comes Benny again. Caden Benny trying to go coast to coast. He scores. Uh-oh. Single-digit lead for Montgomery County. Here's
Benny
that run.
with 7 points in this 3rd.
Here's that run that Mexico's been looking for.
Yep.
Thomas blocked. Oh, goes right to Parker. He scores, and a timeout taken by Montgomery County. 47-36, an 11-point lead for the Wildcats here in the third on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, People's Bank and Trust, and Gambino's Eatery.
Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana is open Wednesday through Sunday. Start your day with our select breakfast options, muffins, breakfast burrito, frittata, available from 11 a.m. Enjoy lunch options until 4 p.m., including tenderloin, burgers, wraps, and salads. And Gambino's dinner menu from 4 p.m. to close, featuring delicious entrees like lasagna, red wine pot roast, and more. We offer a variety of dishes beyond pizza and Italian, ensuring there's something for everyone. And don't forget, we're now open Sundays from 11 to 2 p.m. Gambino's on 3rd and Georgia in Louisiana. Your perfect dining destination Wednesday through Sunday.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Foul before the shot off the timeout. That's going to be against Jackson Benny.
It'll be his third, team's fifth of the quarter.
That was another Benny against Benny, wasn't it?
Indeed.
2:31 to play, 47-36.
It's 5 fouls. There you go.
Jackson Benny is third. Taking Benny to the line, shooting 2 shots.
So Benny goes to the line to shoot a pair for Mexico.
He has been essential for Mexico in this third quarter. He has 7 points. Make that 8.
Hit the first. 10-point game.
He had 1 point, a free throw in the first quarter. Third quarter has been the story of Caden Benning.
He hit them both. So the lead is 9 for the Wildcats. And Irwin's out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to the Bulldogs, and they're asking their fans to get loud.
Holden Albert says, get on your feet.
47-38. Into the backcourt goes the inbound pass to Charlie Fisher for Mexico. Animated is Coach Darren Pappas on the near sideline. Between the legs. That shot is good.
Charlie Fisher, 10 points. He's in double figures. Darren Pappas is hilarious to watch. He reminds me of Brian Minnie.
A little bit, a little bit. It's a 7-point game. Irwin thought about taking the 3. Dribbles to the center of the lane, gives it to Parker. Parker kicks it back to Irwin. Irwin cut off on the baseline, gets it back to Parker, who lays it off the glass. 2 more for Clayton Parker.
What an assist by Irwin. Threaded a needle, get that ball into Parker.
49-40. Montgomery County leads with 1.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Little run here. Here's P.J. Perkins.
Oh!
And he just jumped into his man and will pick up the charge. Irwin didn't have to do much to draw that one. That's the third on Marcus.
Yeah, he earned that one.
Yeah.
That look, he made us like it looked like
it was almost like a
flying suplex.
Yeah, forward trust fall. Catch me.
It did look like that.
He had both feet about 3 foot off the ground, almost in a cradle position. Here's Parker, and he's blocked.
Ooh, Jaden
Head to
Eldridge
the line.
going to pick up a third foul. Oh, no.
Alber
picks up a third.
A fourth.
Fourth, yes.
And to the
He
line
got very
goes
emotional
Clayton
the
Parker.
last time.
I think he knew this one was
Yeah.
coming his way. And coming off the bench is Samuel Ryan. Ooh, first free throw long. That was Parker's first miss. He was 4 for 4 before that. Lots of substitutions. Alber comes out. They're going to save him for the last 4 minutes of the ball game, if they can. Also checking out was Jackson Benny for the Wildcats. Second shot is good. And it's back to a 10-point lead for Montgomery County. Minute 8 to go in the third quarter. P.J. Perkins spins around Irwin. Goes to the baseline. Kicks it corner. Here's the three. That one's long, and the rebound pulled down by Irwin. Settle down. Gives it off to Isaiah Thomas. Thomas goes coast to coast. Arched his back, put it off the glass, and scored.
He has 4 in this quarter. 8 total.
Here's Perkins for three. Short. Rebound pulled down by Jay Rogers for the Wildcats. And we're going to have a foul or a timeout. What do we have? Someone lost a shoe. Thomas threw a shoe.
He's got a bum wheel.
He had no wheel.
That's why it's a bum wheel.
Yeah. I think somewhere in the scrum, one of the Mexico players took a low blow. That was Benny. He was trying to catch his breath after that. 33.1 seconds to go. All sorts of confusion. Coach Pappas trying to get his, and then the referee runs over somebody.
Whenever he's talking, he's passionate about whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
I love it. I love high energy, high octane people.
Thomas into a trap, gets it near side Parker. Across the line to Irwin. Oh, another pass, and that one's knocked out of bounds. That's all that Eldridge could do without picking up a personal. Down to 24.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Back to a dozen-point lead for the Wildcats after it was down to, 7?
Yeah.
Here in this third quarter, so they withstood the Mexico run and have gotten their 12-point lead back here in the waning moments of the third quarter. All the perspiration has been wiped off the floor. And now Montgomery County will inbound underneath the basket. Lob pass into Parker. Guarded closely by P.J. Perkins. He hands it off for Tyler Irwin. Irwin had it knocked away. Picks it back up, and a foul going to be called against Ryan. Seemed like a late whistle. 14.7 seconds to go in the quarter, and to the line goes Tyler Irwin. Some free points here if he can make them.
He has 6 points in the game so far.
In, out, back in. 53-40. One more shot.
5 rebounds also.
Long on that one. Ryan the rebound. 10 seconds to go. They're going to set the offense play for a shot. Long three, and that one is in and out. And the rebound grabbed by the Wildcats. And they're going to hold the ball to take us to the fourth quarter here at Montgomery County. Championship heads to the fourth. 53-40. The Wildcats lead the Mexico Bulldogs on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Schlenker Funeral Home, Service and Supply Co-op, and Quatham Insurance.
Illness can happen anytime or anywhere, whether it's the sniffles, sore throat, or the flu. Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you. Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and is located just off the roundabout in Bowling Green behind Community State Bank. Urgent Care provides friendly, expert, affordable care with short wait times and no appointment is necessary. When you need care, remember Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Fourth quarter set to begin, and it'll be the Wildcats ball. They have the 13-point lead heading into this final frame of regulation.
Well, for Mexico, it is Charlie Fisher leading things with 9 points. Jaden Eldridge, Caden Benny, each with 9 points apiece. P.J. Perkins has 7, 3 for Holden Alber, 1 for James Matthews. And for Montgomery County, it's Clayton Parker leading things with 26 points already. He's only missed from the free throw line once. 7 points apiece for Tyler Irwin and Isaiah Thomas, 6 for Andrew Moore.
Stolen back by Thomas after they lost it out of bounds, and it was blocked off the backboard by Jaden Eldridge. And Wildcats got one more touch on it, so it'll be Mexico ball 11 seconds into this fourth quarter. Well, the student section, they've started losing some ties, I think. The heat getting to them.
They look at Coach Scotty Krager. He hasn't loosened a thing.
No. Near side with it is Matthews. Far side for Eldridge. Eldridge trying to go up over the defense. Parker grabs the rebound and heads up to Andrew Moore. Moore tried to kick it corner, knocked out of bounds by Eldridge. It'll stay with Montgomery County with 40 seconds gone in the fourth. Great ball game here tonight. Mexico had their run in the third quarter, got it down to 7, but Montgomery trying to close this out. Grab the trophy. Turnaround 3, no good, and Perkins grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs. Here comes PJ. Oh, what a backdoor pass, kick out from the corner. Now to number 23, Caden Benny, and we got a foul on the floor prior to any shot.
I think that's going to go, yep, on Tyler Irwin. That'll be his third.
58 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. Clopton was your ladies champion over Hermann. Big night from tournament MVP, Charlie Spoonster.
Clayton Parker just keeps padding his stats. At 10 rebounds, got a block, got a steal. He's 11'5".
And a half. With an out high is Jay Rogers. Kicks it to Parker. Back down low, shot off the glass, good.
Andrew Moore with 8 points in this game.
Mexico fans wanted the offensive foul there. I think there was a bit of flop and a good non-call.
Where's the no diving signs?
Yeah. That's only in the shallow end. Over to the far side, P.J. Perkins, nothing there underneath the basket, and he double dribbled. On the turnaround, he goes, what?
He's going to come back and take issue with that.
Yeah. It was when he turned around, I think he put both hands on the ball, or at least that's what the official said. I don't think it was because he stopped, because I don't think he stopped dribbling at any point. We'll work it down to Irwin. Irwin, good spin move to the hoop now. Put back, yes. Sean Rogers. 57-40. Off the bench is Alber, and that might signify the last gasp if he comes back in with 4 fouls. Down to 5:27. Wild shot finds its way home for Jaden Eldridge. Puts him into double figures.
That's right.
Cross-court pass and a dunk.
Oh, wow.
Up above is Andrew Moore. He's got 10 points, including that
Where did that
alley-oop.
come from?
5:15 to go in the fourth, 59-42. There was an and one at the end of that, too. They're going to call a foul on Jaden Eldridge. So an and one on a dunk.
Is the official getting his autograph? he's really talking to Andrew Moore. Hey, maybe next time.
I think he was saying don't hang so long.
I know. I like my narrative better.
Yeah.
Can I get your autograph afterward?
And the shot is good. I don't think I've ever in high school seen an and one on a dunk until now. 60-42, an 18-point Montgomery County lead.
Going to win it definitively.
Yeah.
Only team to have scored over 100 points in a game. The opening round game where they beat Wellsville Middletown, and it was, 106 points, 102?
That was 105. From the free throw line, that shot by Perkins is no good. Auburn couldn't get the rebound. He fell down, and a little ticky-tack foul there. Going to be called on Eldridge, his fourth. 4:44 to go. And this one is going to quickly get out of hand. Kinzer Groves into the ball game to replace Jaden Eldridge. Parker hands it to Moore. They wanted him to get called for carrying the ball there. Stepping inside three, running the lane, shot no good. Off the Rogers miss, here comes Mexico. Kick out, Perkins to the corner for three. That three is long. And Fisher, off of his miss, there's a foul called on the rebound, and that's going to be on Jay Rogers. And the scoreboard chant has started from the Montgomery student section, up 18 with 4:15 to go. Because I think the Mexico section was starting the "you can't do that."
Yeah.
And nice runner there from Caden Benny. He's got a dozen points and a timeout taken. 60-44, 16-point Montgomery County lead over Mexico here in the fourth. It's the men's championship, the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Pogue Chevy Buick in Hannibal, and White Insurance Agency.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex. Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
60-44, 4:06 to go. Montgomery County leading Mexico in the championship of the Montgomery County Invitational. Across the line with it is Moore. Gets it off to Rogers. Free throw line, kick it down low. Parker, he's been quiet here in this corner, but puts two in there.
28 points for Clayton Parker.
I'd like to see a dunk from him. We saw one from Andrew Moore on an alley-oop. Here's PJ to the hoop, and he scores. PJ Perkins has 9. 62-46. Quickly the other way. Good move by Irwin to spin away, and he's stripped of the ball. There'll be a foul. And that's going to go on Charlie Fisher. His third. And Tyler Irwin heading back to the line. He's 1 for 2 from that spot tonight. 7 points in the ball game. And his first shot is off the mark. So it stays 62-46. Checking out was Kinzer Groves. Also checking out Jay Rogers. So one substitution on either side. And the second shot is in and out. P.J. Perkins the rebound for Mexico, uncontested. Oh, and a foul going the other way. I think that's going to be on Rogers, his third. Sean picks up the personal, 3:15 to go. Well, I was going to say coming off the break that if Mexico had a final push in them, they would have had to start right away, but 3:15 left. Oof. They most definitely have to take advantage while the clock's not running. 62-47 after he made the first. Jaden Eldridge with one more. He got a dozen points.
He has scored 38 points for Mexico over the tournament.
Out of bounds, last touched by the Wildcats. That went off of Irwin. Quickly back in is Sean Rogers. He replaces Jay Rogers. And they're asking.
Roger.
Yeah, over under. Asking for a little room from the Mexico student section. There is no room.
No, there's no room in this place.
Far side with it is Charlie Fisher. Fisher hands it off for Jaden Eldridge. Eldridge lost control. It's taken away by Isaiah Thomas. Gives it off to Andrew Moore. Moore gets it to Parker. Parker spins and scores.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
the body control that he showed. 64-47 is the Wildcat lead. They get it down low. They 1-2 passes there.
Wow.
Or 6 too many passes. You're down by, well, 17 points, right?
If it was a...
And an offensive foul called against Andrew Moore. That's his fourth. Just extended that arm out into the chin or jaw area.
Coach Scotty Krager says, shut up, just get back on the floor.
Yeah. He's still talking. He'll come out. Jay Rogers back in.
Krager says, I'll take care of that.
Yeah. No, you're not, he said. All right, 2:36 to go in regulation. They get it into Benny. Near side. Passing up the three was Eldridge. Drives to the center of the lane and scores. 64-49. Down to 2:18 to go in the fourth quarter. I don't think we have to say regulation anymore. They work it down low. Reverse layup is good. Jay Rogers, he's got 5 points.
Some mad skills.
66-49. Mexico back the other way. To the hoop? No, but a foul going to be called. Second on Clayton Parker. To the line.
For
we'll go
a
Jaden
huge
Eldridge.
dude, he plays so clean.
Well, some games you get punished for being bigger than everyone. Tonight, he has been able to play pretty clean, and Eldridge hits the first free throw. Makes it a 16-point game. One more. And the second shot is short. Rebound knocked around, picked up by Rogers for the, taken back by P.J. Perkins. He puts it in, gets two, makes it 66-52 Montgomery County, and a timeout taken with 1:48 to play in the fourth. Montgomery County on the way to a championship on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Bill Allen Auction Services, Ackles Farm Market, and the Pierre.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Minute 48 is all that separates Montgomery County from victory and a championship here at their home tournament. 66-52, they lead Mexico. Clopton girls won the girls championship. Thomas, they're trying to run clock here. Far side for Jay Rogers. Minute 26 to go. Rogers dribbles around. We'll give it, well, thought about giving it back to the point. Center of the lane, shot, no good. Just off the mark for Sean Rogers. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. That shot no good. And Rogers the rebound. That's Jay Rogers to the far side. Across the line, here's Andrew Moore. They get it off the glass, and two more
It
for
almost
Sean
looked like
Rogers.
Sean Rogers, like, I didn't even really mean to score that.
Back the other way,
Ooh,
PJ
reverse.
Perkins on their reverse layup. 68-54. We're down to 47 seconds to go. Bounce pass, Rogers. And a foul, that's going to be it for Holden Alber. He'll finish his night with a dozen points.
Holden Alber? He has 3.
Sorry, that's right, I was on the wrong guy. I was at Benny below him. 68-54. To the line. Or no, not to the line. It'll be, that was just the 4th foul. Thomas gets it into Parker. And it's knocked away from him. Into the Montgomery bench. .8 seconds to go. 68-54. Thomas to inbound again. Bounce pass. 2 more. Clock running. 30 seconds left in the tournament. To Parker. Kick out for Rogers. With a 4-2. Ooh, and P.J. Perkins comes in and commits his 4th foul.
I like that P.J. earns them.
And the I Believe chant has started.
I believe you'll win too, Montgomery County. It's going to be a fun year for the Wildcats.
I think so.
They've got a great team, great student support. I love it.
At the line is Jay Rogers. He's got 5 points so far. And that'll do it. They'll empty the bench. The Wildcats with 21.1 seconds to go. And the starters head to the Pine for the final few seconds of this ball game, and the free throw is good.
And thank our sponsors, Quatham Insurance, Schlenker Funeral Home, First Place Printing. Great Montgomery County team.
And there'll be a final timeout, but we'll keep it here. 70-54.
Cool?
Huh?
We're going to do something cool?
No, we're just going to talk. You can plug those pictures again that we have.
Yes, Miss Tanis. Doing some cool stuff. She's been taking some video, all kinds of pictures. She'll be doing that all season long. Love all of the sponsors of our online coverage, People's Bank and Trust, and Pogue Ford brought online coverage from the Girls Championship, where Clopton was victorious over Hermann. 61-47 was that final. And, of course, Schlenker Funeral Home, First Place Printing, bringing you all the online coverage of this game. And want to point out, if you want to keep up with what's going on all around the area, including some interesting game notes and everything, you just go to kjfmradio.com. You go to sports, go to the Eagle 102 scoreboard, and you just check it out.
The action in this tournament, it was Wellsville Middletown over Bowling Green, 32-29 for girls' 7th place. New Haven won consolation, 35-27, as this three is offline, down to 12 seconds. Montgomery the rebound. 35-27, New Haven won consolation. It was the 3rd place game going to Montgomery County in the ladies, 49-37. Here's P.J. Perkins at the buzzer with a dunk to make it 70-56. And he finishes with 15 points. And Clopton over Hermann, Clopton over Hermann, 61-47. For girls championship, the final on this one, 70-56. Montgomery County, your men's champions. The rest of the men's bracket, 3rd place went to Hermann, 62-41. Consolation was Clopton over Bowling Green by 10, 61-51, and the 7th place game went to New Haven over Wellsville Middletown, 52-37. That wraps the tournament. The all-tournament team to be announced in a moment. We'll do that in the post game. Montgomery County over Mexico, 70-56 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Sudsy Tub, and First Place Printing in Montgomery City.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. But with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athletes. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
The tournament championship trophy goes to the hosts, Montgomery County, here for the men in 2024. And they're announcing the all-tournament team now. John Hyatt, a member. Jace Eskew from the Bowling Green Bobcats, a member of the all-tournament team, including his 1,000th career point. Ethan Milius from Fulton, an all-tournament team member. From Mexico.
Jaden Eldridge. He came into this with 38 points and scored 15 tonight.
So from Mexico, he gets the nod. Isaiah Thomas, a member of the all-tournament team from the Montgomery County Wildcats.
Isaiah came into this tournament with 27 points.
And the
there's no question who the MVP is.
Clayton Parker, the MVP of the tournament. He didn't have the flashy dunk, but he got a statement game, 30 points tonight.
74 total for the tournament.
So congratulations to all members of the all-tournament team. 70-56 our final. Final scoring numbers coming up after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, People's Bank and Trust, and Gambino's Eatery.
Shop Castile Color Wheel in Pittsfield.
for beautiful and energy-efficient custom window treatments from Hunter Douglas, Graber, and Lafayette. Castiel's offers in-home consultations and installation on both sides of the river. Shop local. Shop Castiel Color Wheel, just off the northwest corner of the square since 1950.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in downtown Louisiana is under new ownership. It's been updated and offers its own unique charm. Our historic venue is perfect for weddings, celebrations, and gatherings. Make your special moments unforgettable. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Welcome to Vast National Bank. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm here to talk to someone about a loan.
Oh, I'll grab you the L97B. We call it the Just Talking form.
What about actually applying for a loan?
Oh my, let me pop in the toner cartridge. Hey Bill, you want to pass me the big stapler?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to People's Savings Bank.
Skip the mega banks. When you need a loan, visit People's Savings Bank. The people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castiel's Color Wheel, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
70-56 our final. The Montgomery County Wildcats over the Mexico Bulldogs. Your tournament MVP, Clayton Parker. And what a ball game. And what a night, championship night. Clopton gets a ladies championship, and Montgomery gets the men's championship here in 2024. And a nice, I
love that the boys took the trophy and went right into their student section, celebrated with their peers. Love it. Absolutely love it. I don't think Tanis loved that she had to go
get out of the way.
She had to run and track them all down like, hey, we have some business
Picture
to attend to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, final scoring numbers. Speaking of business.
All right. So it was Montgomery County getting out to that early lead. They outscored Mexico 14-12 in that first quarter, and then put it to them in the second quarter, outscoring them 22-12 for a halftime lead, 36-24. And then Montgomery County 17 points apiece in the third and fourth quarters. Mexico 16 points apiece in the third and fourth for this 70-56 final for Mexico. It was P.J. Perkins and Jaden Eldridge, each with 15 points apiece. Caden Binney had 12, 10 for Charlie Fisher, 3 for Holden Oliver, and 1 for James Matthew. Mexico as a team was 8 for 13 from the free throw line. For Montgomery County, the man, the myth, the legend, Clayton Parker, 30 points in this game. He was really a treat to watch. Andrew Moore with the big dunk there at the end, 11 points for him. 7 points apiece for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Rogers, and Tyler Irwin. 5 for Sean Rogers, and Jackson Binney rounds out the scoring with 3 points. Montgomery County 13 from 19 from the free throw line. And what can you say? You love to see a Scotty Krager be successful.
He's been successful for a long time.
Oh, of course. Like I said, you like it to see him spreading that on to his kids.
Yep. Maybe next year we can get Clopton or Bowling Green into the championship game.
Yes, exactly.
We had the ladies do it tonight for Clopton. They won the championship.
And they were a treat to watch,
yes,
too. It was just a great night of basketball.
Again, 61-47 was the final over Hermann for the ladies championship. The men's championship goes to Montgomery County 70-56. So congratulations to all the teams involved in this tournament. Great tournament. Great way to start off another season of basketball. And makes you really excited about what we got here in 2024-25 coming up on Eagle 102 Sports. For April, for Brendan back at the station, for Tanis taking pictures, everyone at Eagle 102, thanks for joining us. We'll see you for more basketball real soon right here on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.